Blessings, and good night again. This is a boy Campus All Sports here with another watch along Mexico versus Panama U20 Championship. So earlier on today, Jamaica lost to Canada by 3 goals to 1 after 120 minutes. So now we're gonna look at the second quarterfinals of the day, which is Mexico versus Panama. Let's Sorry for my tardiness. So let's take a look here on the starting team for. Let's look at the Mexico setup first. So Mexico is playing a 4-1-4-1. So in goal they have Mavaretti. Left back is Soto. Orozco in the center back, and Carmona at right back. In the middle of the park and captain is the man they call India. On the left hand side is Gamboa. Gamboa in player number 8 is Sigala. Player number 6, Kaufman. And player number 11, Cambios. And that lone striker role position today is player number 9, Valenzuela. So as for Panama in goal, we have number 1, Ruiz. At They're playing a 4-4-2. At right back is player number 4, Jay Hoods. Captain, player number 5, Benitez. Player number 3, Ocampos. And player number 15, Stewart. That in the left side of the midfield is number 19, Julio. Alongside in player number 18, Gomez. Garcia in the number 6. And Rodriguez, player number 8. Up front for them, number 7, Richards. And number 11, Garden. So that's the starting lineup. If you're just joining me, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So if you're just joining me, second quarterfinal of the day, that's Panama versus Mexico. So we are a minute in. So let's see if I can call this game for you guys to the best of my ability. Let's, Let me check something here. Mm, no, no, that's the one I'm wanting. That's the one that I want. Mm. So okay, all right, that's it. Yeah, let me know your score prediction in the comment section. The link is in the comment section if you want to join and say your piece. Let me know what you think about the game earlier between Jamaica and Canada. Where did we go wrong? But nonetheless, let's call this game. So we are now in the second minute corner kick to Mexico, trying for the front post there. So that's man in the number 11 shirt for Mexico. That's Cab Camberos. Oh my God, these names, man. So here comes. So Mexico is the favorite to advance to the semifinal. But let's see if Panama can pull off a surprise here. I think Panama was the seventh ranked team in this competition. Guatemala was the number 8 ranked. So on paper, Panama supposedly is the second worst team of the quarterfinalists. But we know the game is not play on paper, it's play on the field on the day. So let's see. So far, Panama is definitely setting up to right away. You see them concede the position already. They are willing to give up the position. They are willing to give up the, the position. Yeah. So they are just sitting back. So here comes Mexico again down the left hand side. Plays back inside. There's a shot from way out in the middle of the park, charged down by the Panamanian defense. Here Panama just boot it in long. So right away it is set for Panama. Not trying. It's gonna be a defense versus attack today, because that Panamanian defender just booted that one up, not taking any chances. So they're sitting back and hoping to catch this Mexican team on the counter. Let's see if it will work. Let's definitely see if it is if this what they are doing here will hold up. So that's throw into Panama deep inside the Panamanian half on this left hand side. So this game look like it's gonna be well free kick. It's gonna be definitely gonna be a defense versus attack. The Panamanians are set up, are defending their lines deep. Then let's see what the ball now back with the goalkeeper from Panama. Again, ball turnover to the Mexican. Second ball retrieved by the Panamanians. Panama, Mexico is pressing really high. That should be a yellow card there. Late tackle from the man in the number 15 for Panama. So that is S. Stewart. So that's in the 6 minute of play, yellow card there to the Panamanian left back. He's gonna be have to watch himself carefully, and that was a really hard, uh, careless push in the back. So just really a careless push in the back from the Panamanian defender Stewart there. Mm. That's yellow card to Stewart. We are now in the 6 minute. First yellow card to Stewart for Panama. That's the left back. So Mexico now starting the play again. Ball on the right hand side with the captain India. So Mexico just the Panamanians are just settling in a deep defensive, defending really at the top of their 18-yard box. They're not even trying to press the ball there. A Mexican player is down holding his face. Seems to have been an off the ball incident. So let's see what the referee is. So throw into Mexico. So the referee is gonna check. Let's see what VAR has to say about this. Didn't see much there. So looking at the replay now. No, he just ran into yeah, he wasn't even looking at him. He just ran into his defender there. Uh, That seems to be Campos. Was that Campos? Yeah, he just seems to. No, that's player number 18. That's Gomez. So let's see what the referee will decide here, cause didn't nothing much was in that challenge. The Mexican players that are surrounding the referees, they are not comfortable with the decision of the referee there. They're wanting more where that is concerned. So it's a throw in now to Mexico. Mexico with a long throw inside the Panamanian box. But booted up top again. The Panamanians have no player evil on the half line there. Look at that. Ball back with the Mexican defense. No, the Panamanians have Garden not pressing the ball, but all 11 players behind the ball for Panama. No attack, no pressure on the ball whatsoever from the Panamanians. So they are basically saying you have to come at us. You have to come at us. So Mexico just knocking it around, just knocking it around. Here comes Mexico now down the left hand side looking for options. Can't find any options. The Panamanians are defending compact and also defending the width as well. They are not really allowing the Mexicans to have their own way down the flanks. Here is a square inside from the Mexicans, headed out by the Panamanians. This should be a throw into Panama. Clearance there by the man Campos. Quick throw in. Here comes Mexico in the center, looking for lovely shot pass there from trying to find player number 2 for Mexico. hmm So 10 minutes in, Panamanians have been in there for the entirety of this first 10 minutes. Don't seem to have any interest. So it's definitely, you can see this the game plan. Everybody know how deadly this Mexican team is. So it's definitely a game plan from the Panamanians to give up possession and defend their box and try to catch this Mexican team on the counter. The longer it stays nil-all, is the more desperate the Mexicans will get. And that's where I think the Panamanians will try to pick them off and get something out of this game. But nevertheless, here comes Mexico again, down this left hand side again. Really whip and good early cross there. Ball headed out by the Panamanian defense. So here comes Panama again, trying to play out this time. And again, they lost it. Well, actually, it's a throw to Panama. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we unlucky. I don't know if I would use the term unlucky. I think we honestly lost the game from the before the game even started, based on the setup and the players that were chosen to start in the middle of the park. I think we should have went with the same team that started against Canada in that game in the regular round. Yeah, but so and look, we beat ourselves from the coaching staff to the boys in the park. We beat it up. We beat ourselves today. Canada did not do anything special for me to say yes. I think Austin was out coach. You could see the difference in level where Jesse Marsh is concerned. Here comes Mexico down the right hand side. That's a corner kick to Mexico. So if you're just joining me, please remember just hit that like button for me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if you can share it, help your boy push it out in the algorithm. The more you guys like the video, is the more persons will see it. So Mexico here with a free kick on the left hand side and the right hand side of the Panamanian 18-yard box. So we have standing over it. Who's this standing over it? So Camberos is over it. Also Sigala. So let's see if this will be Sigala with the left foot or Cam. So it's Sigala with the left foot. He tries. He tried to catch the keeper off guard there. Just got under it a tad bit too much. Yeah, that's true. If especially that missed opportunity from the header from Nolan. If he, it would have been a different game because you see where Canada, even when they went up there, started to take their foot off the gas and allow us back in the game. So I think if we had taken that chance from Nolan, we would have had a better run at it. Not no, definitely saying we would have come away with the victory, but I think we would have had a better game. With 25 years of waiting, now we just go back to the drawing board again. A lot of these guys, they are young, so they're supposed to be here still. Remember, we have players in this squad who is going to go down to play the U17 as well. So the development continues. The preparation for 2030 continues. So here comes Panama. Oh, that's a wasteful attempt at a cross. The- this game is not set up to be one of those enticing games. The Panamanians are showing their hand. They're just sitting back and defending. I feel yeah. Wait, yeah, yeah. The way it goes on because what Jesse Marsh, many people persons don't like when I talk about it. What Jesse Marsh is doing, it's not about only about winning this U20 tournament. It's actually starting to getting the players from now in the frame of mind to represent the senior team. Whereas you can have the under 20 coach do a good job because I don't think it matter who is coaching them at this point because they are that good. But when you go wait for them to come to you at the senior level for you to start teaching them your system and philosophy, I think this what he's doing add more dimension and time preparation wise to the Canadian program. I love it. I love it. Whereas when these youngsters for Jamaica, if two or three of them matriculate to the senior team, they know have to go into learn that new system from the senior coach. So the time you are gonna take to teach them your way, Jesse should have already been 5 steps or 10 steps ahead of you to work on something else. So we have to do what we have to do the way it continues. Let's see if the girls can make it and the U7. So it's up down to the girls now. We are one match away for the girls. So there's hope there. Well, our U17 has made it. So we just wait. So saying too much late minute comeback. Yeah, we tried to scrape our way through the tournament. But I said it. I said down to 80. As much as our 80 lost, they look better as a team on the ball. We this U20 team remind me of the senior setup. I can be wrong, but same as how we are dependent solely on players to bail us out for the senior team. The Baileys, the Whispers, the Dixons, and the Bobby Reed. It's the same way we come in this U20 tournament, dependent on how we are look to the Lyles them to and the Nolan and the Howells to produce moments of magic to carry us through. Yeah, yeah, well, we said Demo, yet he tired, yet he dead. Yeah, I saw someone say today, say, defeat for 80, but as a team, they showed prospect. So Demo, if you are comfortable with us scraping through, and as a team, we cannot possess the ball for not even 5 minutes. As bad as the Asians are and tired as how you say they are, you can actually see they look more comfortable on the ball than our players. Mm. Yeah, Dima, I know you don't care. It's all about the results for you. But At what point, Demo, are you going to work on the performance? For every tournament we're going leading to 2030. It's going to be the same old story. We just need to get a result and not try to get a performance out of the team. And then when we do reach into the big tournament now, that is when we want to see the performance from the team when we are not practicing anything at all. We're going every tournament with the same mentality. Individual brilliance and scrape through. Football gone left with him for this so we're still there. What's going on here for the Mexican? There's a broad here. A Mexican player down holding his face. hmm Island Na- so he said Island nation always find it hard to compete against the big population. But yeah, I love it. That's true. Before we go, anytime we ever play against the Mexicos and the USA and the Canada, it's like we lose before we even go up on the field. Because even the game that we beat Canada before, they were way better than us. We draw with them 2-all again. We scrape through. They were better than us. So Demo is saying the U17 at the World Cup. How did they? That's what I'm saying, Demo. We we are at the World Cup now. So this is where now we are expect the teams to look good. But who to tell the U17 maybe can go there and definitely compete? Is it that they are going there to compete or they are just going in the tournament to participate? Because the U20 team looked good in the tournament before this one. The U17 looked good in qualifying. But are we just going to go now and just be there to participate, sit behind the ball like what Panama is doing here? But let's see. Bimo is saying the regular girls go World Cup twice. And again, you saw how they looked. We defended our way to the second round of that World Cup. That match against Brazil, we defended that game all the way through till the end. The amount of missed chances. So if you are comfortable with that as the highest standard for our national team's demo, then hey, it is what it is. But when we sit down and watch it from the outside and look at these other small nations, at least I try to put the ball on the grass and play the ball. I try at least look like them are improved. We are not. We are the same way across the board. Here comes Mexico. And Demo, this is why you see, this is one of the biggest problem with Jamaicans. We are not good on taking criticism, whether it's constructive criticism or whatever criticism. We pay too much attention to the people that are criticizing than we really do pay mind to if we try improving on our weakness. Our weakness is right across the board for years and years now, Demo. It's the same thing over and over with most of our national teams are right across the board. We look good against our Caribbean neighbors, but when we go up against these top Cocacaf teams and other teams outside of the Caribbean, we sister win already. We're not there nowhere near, right across the board. And if that is our level to always dominate the Caribbean right across the board, but when we go up against these top 3 or 4 nations in CONCACAF and go up against the South American teams and scraping through, getting a lucky 2-1 win or a 1-0 win, and we see that as the ceiling, well, Limo football is a problem, bro. Football is in problem. Girls on November 25th, Maxfield, Texas. 1 win away. Yes, 1 win away. So let's hope the girls can carry it across. I'm confident in the girls to carry it across. D Madrid, big up yourself. What's up, bro?
Big up, boss. You can hear me?
Yeah, man. I mean, you're loud and clear.
Me no know why when me come on, me can barely hear you. So bad for ask.
Maybe
Um,
true. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
Tell the
I
people them hear
probably
me, you
my
say.
thing.
Many people
Eh?
let me hear what and I mean, you want many people let me hear Demo Dre say.
No, no. But me have to hear what you want say too, so me can
No,
respond.
I said it. If that's our ceiling, Demo. Every time we play against any of these top three nations, we just have a top three now in the Concacaf.
Mm-hmm.
And we can always, at all levels, get a lucky 2-1 win like what we did, a lucky draw like what we did with Dean Burton leading to 98, and we get a lucky win against Mexico like what we did in the National Stadium. If that's our ceiling at all, we are in trouble.
You see,
When it, no, me just ask, let me ask a question and you can answer in one term. When is it we are going to start showing signs that we're ready to compete with the USA and Mexico? Every time at every level, when we are go against a Mexico or a USA, even like Canada, it's like we lose before we set foot on the field. If you yourself, Demo, is a true Jamaican, you don't see no chance. Because you right away you come and say 2-1. When me we say right then, like the quality when me I say, you have to just be real. You not give them a chance because you know they lose before they even go up on it.
all right.
When are we going to a Demo can come out, for example, when a Jamaica go play against any Jamaica, whether woman or what, and Demo will come out and say, yo, this is our 1-0 win for Jamaica. With confidence, I want 2-1 win. When are we going to reach that level?
All right. So let me say this because I'm not even stay long. But you see my issue with how a lot of Jamaicans think, especially all YouTube. Hold on.
Of course, me
Especially
too.
on
Beat him,
YouTube.
Campos. Beat him.
Zin,
Campos,
you see,
beat him.
you
Beat
see, is
him.
you see, my thing is, that's why I must say
Mm.
we major over minor things too much. Because for me, Jamaicans are never pleased, bro. Because when we exert our dominance and beat teams that we're supposed to beat, the narrative is, brother, but are just Caribbean teams. Brother, you're supposed to beat them. Brother, even when we knock the ball, keep possession, we play wonderfully well and do what we're supposed to do. It is never pleasing for
All right,
Jamaicans, even though we
hold on
Move
now.
that
dominate
comment. Move
teams.
that comment.
Hold on.
Move the comment. Can't speak.
Demo,
No,
speak your
so
piece,
me can't
Demo.
remember done my point. No, remember done my
No,
point.
no. We are going through
Brother,
it.
you
Demo, you
cover
now
my
come
face.
around. Demo, you now you go come around. We are going through it
No, but me I
phase.
tell you, so me can't stay, brother. I
Remember,
just
Demo,
want
hold on.
address where you cuss my about.
So, Demo, may I ask you, we are going through it phase. Let me ask you, hold on, Demo. I heard what you said. When is it we are going to, again, me just ask you the overall with the broad
Yeah, but you know, make me
79.
finish.
All right,
Cause me that
go
get
ahead.
there.
All right, go
So
ahead.
that
Sorry,
was
man.
just the first part of what may I say in terms of when we beat teams we're supposed to beat and we exert our dominance, Jamaicans are not pleased. Brother, we're supposed to beat them, brother. We're supposed to this, that. We're supposed to.
That's what
And it's
you
like it's just
say.
water under the
That's
bridge.
what you
Zin?
say.
No,
Let
no,
him,
no, no.
let him,
Me? That's definitely not what me say.
That's
Me I
what
talk about
you
people
say,
on
bro.
YouTube.
but
Campus
Demo, me
literally
ask.
just say it a while ago. Oh, we beat up the
Demo,
Caribbean teams. Like, okay.
Demo. No, Demo. Let me stop you there, so. Because you said Campos said. I said when we are playing against a smaller team, we know we can score against 7 against a Trinidad, for example. So don't go there to score 18 against Trinidad. Let us try and work on our team camaraderie. Let's try get the technical part of it. Let's try work on how you go over the ball and take a shot. Let's try work on our 5 yard passes. We see a lot of 5 yard pass today from Nolan, from Lyles, man in front of him, and boom, big kick, ball gone out the door. Those are the small things, Demo, when me I talk about. I'm not talking about this and that, Nadimo. These are the small things. And then we wait till when time it come to World Cup time and we have feel when they never work on it here, so we expect them to work on it in the World Cup qualifier. That's the problem me of Demo. When you look on a player like Lyles today, when he now go for him, he might out of the game. So Dimo, me
Yeah.
go always give credit to Jesse Marsh Dimo because me tell people, me sit down, I mean, me no hear Jesse Marsh say it and me I say it. But when Jesse Marsh can step down from the under 20, on the under 20 bench, it's not about winning the U20 for Jesse Marsh. It's about getting the players in the frame of mind now to come to me at the senior level.
Yeah.
So he's 10 steps either way. So when Aston done with these youths now, when Aston done with Nolan know if I can sit down now and wait for speed to learn speed system. Then tell the Jesse March the 10 step either way I work on something else. Me wrong, I'm right. We just
But
use the
boss,
match for example.
but this a what me a talk about. Why you use Canada system fair
Because
try? Like which other team do
no,
that in other World
you
Cup
know,
here?
all right.
Other than Canada,
Let,
who use them
let,
senior coach and bring them to come to under 20. Why we
Demo,
use the one exception for judge where Jamaica for do?
Demo, Demo. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying do exactly what Jesse mentioned. Let me be clear.
Yeah, cause
I'm
nobody
saying
else not do that.
I'm saying do something different, Demo. I have me, we are older than you. And this will happen. I have
No
seen
know
it in
about
the
that,
last time.
boss. No know where you
Demo.
all of that. No know about that.
Well, all right. So Demo, I'm soon 15. They are 46, I go 47 now. So we can't talk
All
about
right,
it.
all right.
So I am saying to you, Demo, the last time we qualified for a youth tournament was in my youth days when
Mm-hmm.
Omar, my teammate, was playing for the
That's our
16
25 years ago, right?
25 years ago.
Yeah,
So take a 25 from 46. You
yeah.
understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And Demo, every time we feel, Demo, we are doing the same thing over and over. When are we going to do something different for someone like me who has seen it happen? A youngster might not understand me, I say, but for me, we have seen we get players with have potential. But we see where coaches have played them out of them position. I'm here talk and kudos to Austin. Big up to him. He might have doing game plan like what you say. But when you have a player like Berger, which is an out and out defender, you have to put him in the middle of the park because you say you try to be defensive and lock down the middle of the park. Play up on the front foot, lose your game your way. Why did you change the team where you draw two all with? Because you defend because it's more important now you decide to go defensive. Me can't sit with that as a coach.
Yeah, all
Give
right.
them. So actually, Demo, there are things where you can beat them for Demo. But the difference with
No.
me and you, you're not going to beat them. You say, all right, then we move on and we continue. Good try. Me, I see them thing you happen too long now, Demo. Demo, how long,
Boss.
how much years never continue to say good try for? 25 years, Demo. When we qualify for
Bro.
U17 World Cup, when we qualify for U17 World Cup, well, I know we are one of the best upcoming talent in the Caribbean, which was
Mm-hmm.
Keith Kelly. I don't know if you hear about him.
Of course, me
Immediately
know
for
Keith Kelly.
PSG come film when time them have Ronaldinho, them and not,
Yeah, man, me
woman
know
not.
Keith Kelly now.
And what happened with Keith Kelly after he failed that time? That was it for him. We couldn't find
Yeah.
an existing we don't find none. Keith Kelly just stayed out. Keith Kelly has never represented not to be senior team in a Demo.
Yeah,
I
me
just
know.
so Demo, when we are going to step away from that, look on the Caribbean teams them around the nation. How many of them under 23 and under 20 teams move on to represent the country? Tell me when last we see a youth 20 or youth 23 player move on to represent Jamaica.
We can't get a
You
talk
don't
now.
know, Dino.
Hold on, we
Yeah,
Well,
can't
but me
get
tell you,
one.
say them just left them it or make so talk.
No, finish what I
go
said.
ahead.
No, but
No, no, because him because it just a diverting a lot of things because me do want to
So,
address the first things
Dino,
in.
all right, so
So me, not, me already did say. Hmm?
so Dino, me say one more thing before you talk. So
All
me
right.
know you try nitpick, but me not really maybe true. Sometimes I may explain it, but I not like me and nitpick for one and two things. Me I talk on a broader aspect of what me see happen. But for some people, I'm gonna understand. Some people are gonna just think I just complain, me I complain. But I've been seeing this happening for a long while now, Dino.
Yeah, yeah. So my general point is this, cause more next up talk. So me not even go bother go in terms of which youth player going at the national. Me not go in all of that. My general point is when you were saying like
Jesse Marsh.
w- no, not the Jesse Mark. The first thing when me like comment section and say yo we major over minor things too
yeah,
much and
yeah.
that that's how the thing starts. So may I say on a general Jamaican scale, bro, like when you look on it, brother, the under 17s just qualify for a World Cup. The women qualify for 2 World Cup and are 1 match away from qualifying for the next World Cup. The guys miss out on the World Cup by a handball and probably VAR. Zine? And then the under 20s just miss out on the World Cup um through what just happened a while ago. Zine? On a major scale, bro. Like we not do as bad as people are make it seem despite how the way we play now. And I'm saying, Zine, the way how we play, like people always diminish what we do against the teams that we supposed to beat. So we're supposed to beat the smaller teams. When we dominate them, have 70% possession, score 15 goals. People like we have a come on YouTube and say, brother, a little kids them Antigua this and it's like, okay, cool. So when do we get credit? Because when time we lose and we do a different style of play to the teams that we're supposed to respect, like the USA and the Mexicos, and we kind of sit back and soak up pressure and try hit on the counter, which works sometimes because we got Canada, go slap up Canada on the counter and win 3-2. It works sometimes when we beat USA. It works sometimes when Taxi Lawrence curl in a free kick against Mexico. Like it works sometimes, brother. And we come and we say, brother, we're lucky. Right, brother, Jamaica can't get no grace. Like we're lucky when time we beat the big teams, and then when time
Oh,
we beat the small teams, it's like, oh, we're supposed to do that. Bro, we can't get no grace.
All right, Dimo, sorry for cutting. Mexico has taken the lead in the 33rd minute.
Yes, they have.
Mexico is now leading a goal to nil. So you can continue, Dimo. That's the goal.
No, that's all man say, bro. Like we can't get no grace. Like
All right,
it's
Ken, but
damned
what
if
do you
we
have
do,
to say?
damned if we don't.
What do you have to say? You want me to go?
All right,
No, you can't go next up.
No, man. I'm going to tell you something. As me say, me understand the Demo say, but for me, me don't know about YouTube. For me know what you look for. So as the Demo say, we did it against Canada in a Canada. We did it against USA with Taxi Lawrence. So for me, though, that's the ceiling of Jamaica. Then. That's the ceiling that we are at now. Because different, and pray forget a goal like Taxi Lawrence. That's the ceiling where we're at now when the rest of nations them are try catch up to football. So our ceiling for now is do a Taxi Lawrence do and do what we do against Canada in a Canada.
No, but to not
And
act like say that's not a way for play football, brother. Why we have to
but
try
Demo,
and do what
but
City them do? Why we can't
no, but
sit back like Stoke
Demo,
City, soak up pressure, and then nip them on a free kick and a counter? What wrong with doing that?
this way to say a while ago. This way to say a while ago. What you can't sit back like a Stoke City. Stoke City will not win any championship in the near future.
So Jamaica win World Cup?
What did I just say a while ago? I never
No, I'm just asking if Jamaica go win the World Cup. Is that what you have in your head?
No, it not to be World Cup. It can't be just World Cup or Nation League. Why we think World Cup? We can't.
All right, more next up talk. So I'm gonna mute myself. Hold on.
So if next up, if that I was ceiling, we do a tax allowance do, and do what we do in Canada. We ceiling low. And if a man ever say to me, say 80 tired, and me look on Nolan walk past teams with the at our level, when me and you next up say yes, Nolan play good, and yes, Lions play good. But what we say, man, do? We say, man, walk. He must slow down the game. Today, when he get a team when supposed to move, when him come try do him try do the same thing again. Him try lull him way through. You see what happen?
Yep.
So if that is our level, to dominate the smaller teams, shift them and plot them good. And when we come against the bigger teams, then we try to do that. It's not gonna work. And when we come against teams we know we play with Canada, do it, allow us to pass. I mean, no. Next up, we ceiling low. If I that we ceiling low.
All right, so I'm gonna let me get in here and share my thoughts and opinion on what's going on, right? And it kind of mixes in with Blair video. So Blair, while you're here, I'm gonna answer you at the same time, right? You said to get better, we need to invest in football infrastructure and academies. Now, I agree with you on the infrastructure, the academies. For me personally, my thoughts is you start at the schoolboy level. You've already invested in the programs in which they have to do while the season is going on and even before the season is going on. So you invest in that level of football. The reason why Campos, Demo, because those players from the schoolboy football that will go into an academy, they won't go in from ground zero. They might go in from the third floor or the fourth floor. So the turnover will be a lot faster from the academies into a higher level of football rather than the academies getting you from damn near ground zero.
But say you're right, because you said that to me today, Yeah, and it go for fly over enough people, Many of the mistakes that you saw from the match before and the match today. You tell me say you see the same mistake at the top schoolboy level.
Yep.
You say you see
And I'm not gonna stop talking about that. I don't care who gonna get mad. That our infrastructure and our football is at schoolboy level. It's been like that for decades.
And
Just
you're right,
refurbish it Just
Yeah, yeah,
refurbish it,
a
right? But
simple,
let's get. Yeah, go ahead.
a simple task of a player come to you for the ball. Why is it so hard for you to pass the ball to a man's foot? Why we still in this mentality? Say you're supposed to in another channel, so in another channel let me have a pass. How many times today we see ball to pass to player foot and them a pass it in another channel, 5 yards in front time.
Exactly.
Team turn and run it down. But
Now,
continue.
while Demos here, I'm gonna respond to Demos. See, for me, the
Yeah.
problem I'm having is that we played Canada twice before this game, correct? Where we won one and we drawed one, right? Before today's game. And if you look at both games, for the first game that we won, to be very honest, Canada was dominating the game. They weren't taking their chances in that game. The game that they draw 2-2, Jamaica was really playing the three-headed monster, four-headed monster that they brought to Canada. They had a difficult time dealing with it. We're talking about Bell on the right, Lyles on the left, Nolan up front, and then you have Howell in the 10. Then you have support. You have Bent overlapping with Lyles, right? You have Campbell Dennis on the other side overlapping with Bell. Then you also have in the midfield, you got Jump and you got Young. You get into a game like this, Demo, and you trick yourself out of your own position because you don't go with your strongest lineup. You go with the lineup that you clearly seen was dominating. You made a couple tweaks. Me personally, I would have took Jump out of that midfield. I would have put Young in Jump's position, and I'd play Scott because how shifty he is, and add another shifty midfielder there if you want to do something like that. But you don't change what's working for you, and that's my issue I'm having.
So I can ask you a question. Next
Absolutely.
up. All right. So my thing is right. So everybody's saying, "Yo, why you change the team and stuff?" Can we all agree that this game had a lot more riding on it for Jamaica? Like you have a lot more pressure in this game than the game before. And as a coach, it's like you think to yourself, listen, the last game ended 2-2. The one year is like, yo, a winner go home. Surely, only can understand a coach being more cautious in this game. Surely, brother. Only can't understand a coach being
Who you
more
want to answer
cautious in a
first?
do or die
Who you
game.
want to answer first? Me or Campus?
No, anybody.
You can't be cautious going into a game like that. You be strategic when you go into a game like that. You've just dominated this team 3 days ago. So you go in and you look at the film, Demo. You see what your strengths are and what you weak. You don't take your strengths off the field and sit them on the bench.
Yeah, but you say we dominated the game. We dominated the game against Canada last game.
In my opinion, up front, absolutely. Lyles, Bell, and Nolan was giving them fits.
Yeah, but that's what man say.
All right, so Demo, I would use the term dominate.
And
What
Campbell
we
Dennis,
did,
Campbell Dennis had Lima in his pocket.
What we did in the game before this, I wouldn't say dominated, but we gave the Canadian defense more to think about. In this game today, every time Nolan get it, him have three player upon him. Every time Scott could even pass up, Scott could even tackle. When you have Lyles on the field, Scott can't tackle. So he not add nothing to the defensive part of the game. When you have Lyles up there, you give the Canadian them something to think about. When you have Dennis a overlap, you give them something to think about. When you have Shea Gardner, today we put Shea Gardner again on the left hand side, and he looks good. And what did Aston do again today? In switching on the right just to accommodate Miller.
Here's
and
the
when
other
they put
thing.
it on the right. So I'm saying, Demo, so if you see that if me and you can see that, and you say again, an important game like that, why would you put Shea Gardner on the right again today, knowing you're not gonna get no time? Because you never get no time on the right. He's better on the left.
So hold on a second. Also add Demo. Hold on. Also add to the fact, right, that you have to have football competence. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I agree.
Okay, so when you know that you have a player that is an effective player and he's on a yellow card, what is your number one thing you're going to do when he enters the game?
If my player on a yellow card or the opposition on a yellow
No,
card.
your player.
Your
Your
player, man.
important player
A
is on
key
a yellow
player. A
card.
Then
key
I take
player.
him off.
So you
No,
didn't
he's
do that
starting
to
in a game.
Charlatan.
He's starting in a game. But when he gets on the field at any point in the game, what are you going? What's the first thing you're going to do?
I don't understand the question.
You're gonna remind him that he's on a yellow card. Don't pick
Why
up
me have to remind the player him look on a yellow card?
because if he picks up another one, that's why Sean wasn't in that game. A very important game as
And
another
before,
skilled
and
player.
look out for it.
He had two
Demon,
yellow cards.
look
Hold
for
on,
that
Kat, he had two
Charlatan.
yellow cards. Did he not? So
But if
obviously,
Demon,
you got to do a very good job of logistically wise of ensuring that the players understand what the position they're at.
but you're
Is
not
it
have to tell him
they
nothing.
just can't comprehend simple instructions?
You're not have to tell him nothing. You were the one who you know him in a yellow card trouble. You had enough time to take him off. And you take it wait till after and get the yellow card and take him off.
Yeah,
And
but
you could
but
have taken him
generally
off.
this is how I say.
So that's
But listen,
See,
indiscipline.
so
Dima.
I think
So Dima, hold on. As a footballing practitioner, what I know here is, me not go all over the place. My problem wasn't with Lyles. My problem was with Jump and Young. A player
yeah.
like Young will show you in gear defensive and in progress the ball really good.
Mm-hmm.
In gear, have the year advantage. He's comfortable on the ball. How is it? Jump come on in a two game, started one game, and not sure with nothing. Because the whole way watch a game. And
Mm-hmm.
an important game like this today, where you say, how is it you start back jump in a
Demo
game
said he
like
being
this today over Young?
cautious. He already said he being cautious.
And
Exactly, and that's where may I get
but
to next up.
defensive, but defensively, Young more solid than him. We
No,
saw
but
it.
may I say too, no, like here may I say. The
Dimo, what
coach
happened?
decided that this is a thing the game, right? And may I say
Dimo, did
too,
you
no.
start? Dimo, did you
Remember
start the
said
goal?
that game I got extra time in the boss. So the man
Dimo,
tactics there work all the way up to
Dimo,
extra time in the boss.
did you see the goal that Mackenzie scored?
Say that
Hmm?
again?
Did you see the goal that Mackenzie scored?
I the one that we walk through the midfield and kick the
Yeah,
ball and I go.
yeah, when he was kicking that ball, Dimo, you know we are skimmage ball like myself.
Mm-hmm.
Would you jump out of the way with the 2-1 up in the air and allow him to take that shot at your goal? That's a yellow card
No.
tackle right away. No? That's what I said. That's
Yeah,
the
but
difference with young and jump. That's the difference with young and jump. Intelligence. Give your team a chance to set a wall and your goalkeeper a chance. Why would you jump away out of it and allow him a free kick? Try put your foot. Try you understand, try nudge him off a ball. Something you'll get a yellow card. So this is what I tell about now, Demo. This and you know say jump young have a better IQ than jump as the whole we see. When him a progress in turn for the ball, him half turn, him always a thing to go forward, him get back really well to help
So
in
you're
in
saying
in
my
in, in,
point, Campus.
in
He tricked
compliment.
himself. Rudolph
In
Olsen tricked
compliment.
himself out of his position.
Well, I know you see young compliment always so well. Always have the confidence you know so they can stay forward and not come back and young are gonna do alright. When time him start jump, all of you concentrate too much on the defensive part of the game today. The one couple time him go back and get the ball from deep and start knock it. Immediately after that, Austin take him off. And you take him off and you left Berg up on the field. And then about 5 minutes after that, you have to waste a change and take off Berger. After we go down. Him beat himself. These things are what we are seeing. Me understand I say we are nitpick, but we have to talk about them because these are the things we have beat you over the years, the small mistakes.
He leave
Dennis
Nolan
was having
on
a
for
game.
over
Dennis,
95 minutes.
Dennis, Dennis was having one of the best games of Lehman in pocket and one lapse of judgment. And immediately he realized, well, look, I never need to swing this up. I'm afraid of just putting body between the man and the ball.
that's that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah,
The
so
game got extra time based off of the man tactics, and then the man go do a wild tackle and just open up the whole game. How we
and
gonna
I'm
blame the
ready.
coach for that?
I'm not blaming only the coach, Dima. Don't make it look like I'm blaming the coach. I said it to you. Jamal Lyles was giving it to them. And when Lyles got tired, he went on the right and he hide out of the game. Couple times when him get the ball and the man he run from behind him and take it away. Because the ball a pass to him, I don't know if you see it, and Lyles they will have go towards the ball to collect the pass. Did you see that? He must stand up and wait for it because he's tired. But when him get it on foot, he can run past 2 and 3 defender. But
Yeah,
otherwise after that, without the ball, Lyles not give you nothing. Demo when and me and you know say football right now play upon both sides of the field. Wrong I'm
So
right.
correct.
So when me see teams like Haiti are try do it.
I mean
I
that
try.
correct in a little sense though.
No, but no, man.
You know go for
Ali and Daly
everybody.
can't. No, Ali and Daly can't just run forward alone. Because I think club, Uma and Emery are telling him, say, yo, if you not do the defensive part, I can sit down on the bench.
Yeah,
As
brother,
a
but
top player,
just work with me, no, brother. That don't work for
yeah, but
everybody, brother.
that's why I said to you, Demo. Demo, if we are sitting, Demo, and you are seeing your good Spain. When they hire them coach, everybody say, why never hire some big top coach with some big name like the Pep? And the Spain Federation know to themselves, say, this Spanish team here are going to be the under 20 or they have a under 17. So we better man to get the job than the man who they have them from them at 13, 15, when nobody don't know about. But him know him players them inside out. Sometimes, Dimo, you have to think outside the box. We are thinking same way over how much years now, Dimo. Me, I live it. Me a see it. Me see it with Omar Daly them. The best set of young talent them me see Jamaica ever have. With the chick, with the Cornell Chingsu them, with the Kevin Pelewins them. We feel same way.
Yeah, but I disagree. So we do the same thing over and over, brother. We
But,
try
but, me,
foreign
but
coach, we try Brazil
and,
coach, we
and
try
Dimo,
local coach, we
step
try
away from coach.
young coach, we try
We are
old
not,
coach.
Dimo, we are not talking about coach. This is what next up said I want
No,
to say.
but coaches offer different philosophies, bro, which
Alright,
means we're not
alright,
trying the same thing over
alright.
and over.
Dimo, step away from coaching. When the commentator was talking, one of the top academy in Canada are the
Hold on, man.
what Toronto. What the top academy? Toronto FC Francis or whatever they call themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
And their system is trying to feed into Jeshima's system. So the footballing director there basically a go around and try have every youth at all level. I try feed into the idea there. You understand what I mean? We are not
Yep.
we are not seeing that where Jamaica is concerned. The mistakes where Scott make, the mistake them Scott make today. If we are being honest, as a man who watch Man Cup, we make the same mistake them for Excelsior. But what
Mm.
happened? My star player Excelsior he must score a goal. So them a say, yeah, he's a good goal scorer, but they now look on the work off the ball. You understand me? I say?
Yeah.
We look for Orel Miller will come in, good player again, with the ball in foot. We look for young Taylor will down on it. When he get the free kick, them he knock them in front anyway, he score a goal in front anyway.
Hmm. Hmm.
Our players are run for 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 75 minutes, and them out white, then tired. You know what I mean? Taylor come on in the second half, tired. Lyles come on in the second half, tired. When we are seeing teams we are get beaten and gone home early, but you see them players, them at least have little fitness. So a whole heap of things need to fix.
Let's get to some of these comments real quick before we get
Yeah.
to for the people them jump off and don't get their comments read. We're all
No,
the way
so
back up at
yeah, man.
Deco, the
Let's
youth
start right here.
football. No, 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 no. Deco
No,
up.
this is where we start. No, because I did the rest of them already. I did this with the girls team, and then we did this. So when him asked if my ear demon loud and clear. So this is where we are. The big picture answer. Look at Cape Verde. So address that one. This is from Milky Moo Celtic 676. They hear me next up.
Yeah,
So me and him the on the same page. We are not just looking at the U20. We are looking at the big picture next up.
the big picture.
Yeah.
Emo, you back?
Yeah, yeah, reach man.
So Demo, so look at this comment. We are answer somebody comment then. Milky is saying the big picture answer. Look at the Cape Verde. Even though I use Cape Verde, but basically myself we are saying, look at the big picture. So all of what we are doing, when are we going to compete with these top teams? When are we going to start beating them, make them going how much and not fear them?
Okay, but I'm saying you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to do that. That's what I say. You have different ways of beating top teams. This is not just a Jamaica issue, brother. We see big bad Liverpool. When time me have Rafa Benitez as my manager, they man they respect top teams all the time and just set up differently and play on the counter when him a play against big teams. They just have
All right, so
different
no.
strategies and then when we go play whole city, him just leg out the handbrake.
All right, so let me ask you a question. As a Liverpool fan, how many strategy would you say you see your team with?
How
For
many what?
different strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Benitez used to have a whole heap of different strategy, right? Wrong, I'm right. You're quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't go.
Depending on it's team dependent.
Yeah, it's team dependent.
Yeah.
So I am saying for over and over we have seen our strategy as defending and playing for the counter. We see it work, as I said, with my boy came to US. We see it work
Yeah.
with the Canada game. So we know we have that strategy there.
Yeah.
What other strategy Demo do you see any of the senior teams, any of
Yeah,
the
but my
Jamaican
point
teams?
is Paul Hall never used that strategy. Paul Hall
And
wanted to
again,
play on the front foot.
Demo, step away from coach Demo. Step
So
away
who
from
instilled the strategy, boss? The
all right.
coach.
No, Demo, that's where we tell us that that's how we are losing football, Demo. Because we are dependent on coach, we can teach to come with their own philosophy. When is it we have a football director, we have a philosophy we go straight across the island, like what them have a Canada, like what them have done a Curacao, like what them have a Trinidad. Nobody now say everybody play the same way, but at least everybody have the same philosophy, knowing say if they make a national team, these are the philosophy. This is what me I said yesterday. The same mistake. So we see them making a Manning Cup. It's the same mistake. It's the same mistake as Scott making a Manning Cup. Me can't tell that I'm watching Excelsior. It's the
All
same
right,
mistake making.
you know what the difference between
So
me,
Dima,
campus, and next up. You know
so,
what the
so,
difference? Me think
so man,
Uno think Jamaica
no,
better than them is. That and me
no,
don't and I don't.
no, no,
That's the
no,
whole
Dima,
issue here.
no, Dima,
Uno
no,
think
Dima,
Jamaica
no,
better than them actually is,
Dima.
bro.
Listen to Dima, man, and stop being, no, go down the
No,
child,
me I
please.
tell you no because you not expect them for
All
the
right,
things where me not
all right.
expect them for
So
do.
Dima, so me I defend myself, Dima. Dima, when you have a player like Scott, we have
Uh,
score 20 and 30 at goal. Every time you get it in turn and kick. But when in team no have a ball, he just stand up on the field and a walk. And everybody say, oh, Scott Fina under 20 cycle, my biggest thing in the Manning Cup. But just use him as an example. But
Yeah.
yet still, when you come in at the under 20 team and I do the same thing when they do in the Manning Cup, people turn on and beat him. So if you know work on him from this up, from the youth
Mm.
level, what you expect him to do when he reaches a senior level? We have Taylor. Me can't talk about Taylor where I play for Arnie. Kick good with the left foot. Kick it from anyway. But in half the ball, he ever look tired. Jamuel is the same thing when I play for Waterhouse. Because the players when I play with know to cover field. So he not do as much work. He
but
only work when the
you
ball
never
down
answered
score.
Demo yet, eh? Demo said he
No,
thinks that we think
no, no, me know. So me I tell you
that
for what.
Jamaica's better than
What
they
I,
are.
what Demo,
Clearly.
Missy Toffee. No, Missy Toffee and listen. I do a training session with Jamuel Live. And look on the video there on YouTube. And I say ball at the ball, you know, we the ball there, foot, you know. And I just turn and kick 3 goal, you know. Toughy and listen, I tell him that, you know. Down a Waterhouse, you know, dep on YouTube, you know. Have a striker, them a train, you know. And he just want to kick in a goal, the man, I say, ball and I say play. So, Demo, if we don't try to fix them things from the youth level, Demo, we can't expect better than when they come in and see in a team. That is
All right,
what
read the
no,
man them
first of all,
comments. Read the man them comments, brother. Okay, stop on
so,
the one. Eh.
yeah, so he's saying the big picture, Demo. What you say about the big picture?
I don't
Answer
know.
him.
I don't know.
No,
I
Is
didn't
he ready?
even get a chance to answer you. Campus talk out the world time. Go
yeah,
ahead.
just
All
read the man them
right,
comments. I will get back to
all
it.
right. So see the comment here. He's saying
No,
what you
no,
guys
my
think about the
answer
big
that
picture.
already. Yeah, that make we
Okay.
go right as well.
All right. So he's saying, and I means that study what they're what they. So he's basically so
Study what they
Dima
got
explain what they must
right.
say. So he must say something work for them, then they change it, then try perfect it. That's
I
basically what
mean,
me thinking.
if I'm supposed to argue, I think we're ahead of them. They make one World Cup, we already make one World Cup. So when
Okay.
them get right, they might follow we.
All right. So can you hit that Goliath with a rock right in the eye? Oh, he's talking about the top teams in Concacaf. Yeah, we did it. We did it. I want to reach in a World Cup game when we beat USA with
Yeah,
my boy
man,
scored three.
we do them thing there all the
We
time,
did
and
it,
we get
man.
robbed from USA all the time. Winter and then rob we the other day.
Burn did it. Burn did it in the 98 qualifier when they robbed we. And Burn come back and lick it straight in my eye. Match done 1-1.
When time Nana Low
Um,
buck the ball in a goal the other day for go World Cup and him say hands.
yeah, so that's true. So tell me the small island countries that have had success. Dimo, you want to take that you are next up?
Small island that have had success in our football.
Football, we are talking about.
We him classify as success qualifying for the World Cup. Me don't know
If you
why.
qualify for, if you're qualifying for the World Cup, you can say tit for tat. Is that the right term? Trinidad
It
going to
depend.
cover, we going to
Tell him
cover.
for tell what we mean by
Yeah.
success.
Next up, I think I can answer that.
Yeah, not really. Tell me the small island countries that have had success. I guess you think like a Cape Verde making it where they make it, Curacao getting to the World Cup for the first time. Like I'm assuming the those other
Like
nations like
Trinidad make a World Cup
and
already.
the Czechia, like well, those are not islands, but you get my point. What
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah,
small countries, right?
but if
Small
you have a
island
say small,
countries.
if you have a say small island, Jamaica would have night because Jamaica got a World Cup and win a match.
Mm.
I mean, if we are the technical, you know what I mean? Did Cape Verde win any match in the World Cup? They don't win
Cape
the match.
Verde.
Hmm.
That's a good question.
And draw them way through.
Okay.
They win. So he's saying to get better, we need to invest. Boy, Francis, when me talk about this, something we get beaten. You talk about it.
Yep. Yep.
You can't tell them about
I,
beaten.
yeah, well, I just, that's what I was talking about. I already answered them already. You can move on to that one. You heard my answer with that one.
Alright. So they could say the youth underdeveloped. That's why the past them way look for it. The past them when we are look for them make, them now go make. Them say them couldn't even do a simple 12. Bro, many of us say 12 yard, they say 5 yard. Next up, take that. Me see 5 yard pass a man a kick ball
Yeah.
out the door. Next up,
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
have to say about that?
Yeah. That's 100%. Yeah. That, and again, I don't know if it comes down, it might be a mental thing. I'm not sure if it's a technical thing. Like it is a bit of technical issues, but man, it's serious, man.
You have to remember, lapse of judgment, we see it at my right across the board in a football. Because if I'm being honest, that penalty that we gave away to Spain from the same number three player, if you remember Francis, was a
Mm.
lapse in judgment. Him buck the ball up in the air and then turn away upon it, come down and kick the man.
Yep.
That's something similar like where so big senior players do make their mistakes. It just shows up in 90 minutes you have to fully concentrate, especially when you're defending. The core tactics did work because his team can do the simple things. That which one of the coach? That's Jesse Marsh. So he's saying Marsh's tactics work because they were doing the simple things. Would you agree? They can do the simple things. Would you
Yep.
agree?
Yep. Yep. I agree. The coach tag did work, but his team can do. Yeah, it's simple. The simple thing is making those 5 yard passes. The simple thing is when you get a ball, control it properly and turn. Those are simple things.
Cause look at this coming. Notice how Canada just run through the defense with the just passing the ball there.
Mhm.
And if you look at how many dribbles we have, we supposed to have more dribblers than the Canadian players. You know that?
Mm.
But they know when to dribble. Them make the ball do work. When our players concentrate more on beating what do I say, flare moves.
Yeah.
So it says them last became struggle with because they struggle with the basic. Would you agree? They're saying them last
Yeah,
because they struggle with the basic.
for some instance, again, I put this game on the coach, the coaching staff, whoever made the decision to make those lineup changes. I put this loss squarely on their shoulders, but at the same time, some of them passes and tackles and penalties given away, it comes down to again the mentality. What is the mentality between the coach, the players, coaching staff? What are they teaching? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
So it
very
says
important.
it depends on the players. It's very specific. So you think it depends on the quality players that you have on the field?
Mm-hmm.
So you're so milk, moo, Celtic. I am on everything that you're saying. I am saying, bro. He's saying so. Deco is saying the match should never go into extra time if you ask me. That mischance from Nolan. I think if we had converted that header, Francis, maybe it would have been a different game. What you say about that?
The man should never go into extra. Why not?
No, he's talking about the missed opportunity from Nolan. That header, man.
Yeah. But that happens. That happens in the game. That happens. That happens in the game.
We
Can't
got our
be mad at
chances because even those missed penalty calls that we should have taken each from there.
that. Yeah.
It's, did you all know that Jay did get a corner? Didn't get a corner throw. We didn't even get a corner, See the Francis? He's saying we didn't get a corner through the entire 120 minutes.
Nah, we got a corner. We
Yeah,
got a
we got,
corner.
we got a,
We got a few. We think we got like 2 or 3 corners. You can double
okay.
check the numbers right now. Matter of
Double
fact,
check
hold up
now.
right here. Let's see if I can. Hold up. Let's go. Passes, crosses, accurate passes. Uh, no, I don't
So
see.
in the meantime, between time, we never remember if we getting a corner for sure. I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I think I remember we getting one, man. At least we got at least two. I could be wrong. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah. First off,
He's
Austin
saying,
should be the coach of Notre Dame U20. Austin should be with his club prepared for the JPL season. Wow.
no, his club is actually in Trinidad now. They lost
No,
their first game 2-1
yeah, he's
yesterday.
he's saying that he doesn't need to be at this level. That's what he's saying.
So that gets experience somehow. Mm, so would you just throwing something out there? Miguel Coley, would you think he would be suited for this at this level?
Yes, Miguel
Seeing as
Coley
though you
can
know
coach
want to
the
give him his
national
senior
team.
team.
He can coach a national team.
Mm,
But if you can't get it,
yeah,
yeah, I'd welcome him at a U20 level. Yes.
at the U20 level. So seeing as though yeah, we don't want to give him the national team, we can give him the U20. Man, yeah. At this point, oh, so this one is saying, Jagan, big up yourself, my brother. Bless up. Next up, Jagan has a bless up.
Bless up, my guy.
Yeah, you know we are gonna have a different. So Deco is saying, bro, Jamaica can't compete with no top team. You know, I miss the point. The youth them can't do pass the football. Them not technical. Yeah, yeah. So next up, you want to take that cause me get
Bro,
enough deep
Jamaicans
on
can't
that thing.
compete with no top team. Me, when I missed the point. The youth them can do a pass to football. Them the technical sound like that. Nah, they
Them not
technical,
technical.
man. They technical. It's more structure, being able to put it together, being able to put it together. I think that's what it comes down to. But they got some technical ability. Not all of them. I mean, there's things that need to be
We have.
worked on, sharpened up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think technically we have players out there that are semi-sound. Where we think we get let down most of all is our decision making, our IQ,
Mm,
our final decision making. You know that split this mean decision there. The
yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a simple pass, or should I not say simple, but more like the right pass. I am not expecting them to do things by know that they are underdeveloped.
And that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. You cannot have enough academies to suffice everybody that plays football on the island. So
all
you
right,
have to do
question.
it at the level at which everybody's already competing at. Take the best from there into the and then so on and so forth. That's what you do. And you guys got
Do
that
me a
for
favor.
free. I ain't gonna tell y'all that again.
Yeah, do me a favor though, cause me no want to show things out there what me not sure about. What's the role of Peart and what's his role and what's his duties? Me no know if I can find that and explain it. I mean, I want to show. You know what I mean? Yes, six. We're doing that six. Big up yourself, six. Francis, I can look for that way.
What you say, sorry?
If you can, you look up the role of Peart in the JFF for me and then tell me
I
also
already told.
what's the.
Oh God
No
Almighty.
man, no man. Relax what me I said, you know, man. Me know you tell me, man. But more, you know, do something official like and read from me, me see. I mean, I want to make it look like we just throw things out in the atmosphere.
I'm throwing it out there. You are getting you what you need because I already know the truth. When they find the truth for themselves, all they gonna say is, "Damn, he wasn't lying." None at all.
Mm. All right, so
I want you to
yeah.
call me a liar. Call me them names that you think I am because I don't prove nothing to you, bro. I don't need to prove nothing to you
So Deco is saying
because the proof is
they
already
are
there.
underdeveloped. So Deco is saying, Francis, they are underdeveloped. That they are not training like pro at a young age. Fitness wise, I tend to agree with them. It took me so much man them physically when I think I'm ready. Alright, so he's saying Ireland quarterfinal World Cup 1990. Oh, Ireland went to the quarterfinal in the World Cup 1990 as a small island, so that's a good feat. Cape Verde in the last 16. Yeah, last 16 for Cape Verde is more so, what I say, Francis, based on the new format.
Come on, put it up. Let me waste my time. You didn't put it up.
No, man, I never put up, no, I never put up. Oh, crap. Would you say that?
That Cape Verde what?
So Cape Verde last 16 run was more so come down to the new format.
No,
Okay. But just
no.
ask.
And if it is, that's what it's there for. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. Started proving that it works.
Okay, okay. All right. So he's saying Iceland and another country to look closely at, or another country to look closely at. By the way, nothing to do with bobsledding. No, that's what I say. You see teams where actually are show some form of progression. Me not see it for Jamaica. If I'm being honest, yeah, we are scrape through fans now. We are get to win them.
Mm-hmm.
Virgins, RJ is still able to make the World Cup next week. Which World Cup next week? Dragons, that's it. We are out. We have to make it to the quarterfinals to qualify for the World Cup, to the semifinals. But
Yeah.
the U17 qualify already, you know. And the girls are what? One match away?
Uh-huh.
The girls are one match away, so I hope they can get it. Oh, he's saying next year. Which we're no. We are definitely out now. Only four semifinalists are sure to represent what? Concacaf? That's it? Asego?
Is it Conquer? Yeah, it might be.
Might be. I think it's Concacaf. So this is Pierce. So he's what? Let's put it up here for you guys to see. So Andrew Pierce takes the mantle to promote it to director of football. So he's the director of football next up sports. What's the role of the director of football, sir? What's the role? So in this game, in the meantime, for next up, look for that. We are in the 53rd minute. Mexico is still leading by a goal to nil. That goal came in the first half from the player number two. That's the man there. Um, El Eche, Eche, El Chevestri.
All right. Sorry to cut you. It says a director role in a national football federation, often slated as technical director or director of football. You know what we call it, technical director. Is a high level executive position responsible for shaping the long term strategy, playing philosophy, and overall development of the sport across the entire country, from grassroots programs to the national team.
Can you repeat that again, please?
Which part?
For those just read back the entire thing again. For those who so go again.
Hold on a second.
So big up Jagan, big up yourself. Six, big up. DM, I know you're on the sphere. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Milk, Moose Celtic, big up yourself as well. Dragons, you don't know the thing already. This is it. Let me put it up on the screen. So a director role in the National Football Federation, often styled as a technical director or a director of football. That's a high-level executive position responsible for shaping the long-term strategy, playing philosophy, and overall development of the sports across the entire country, from grassroots program to national teams. People, I am not seeing that from my director of football. I don't know about you guys. I am Francis, that's the problem. I am not seeing that.
Hold up, man. Man, look for something. You tell me. You the one that listen. You more wrapped up in it than
All
me.
right.
So you gotta
So
tell me.
Jagan is saying disappeared, brother. What are his credentials to be here? That's another kind of worm there, Jagan, because if he's the third director, he's responsible for the development of football right across the board. Penalty here to Mexico in the 55th minute.
Oh shit! I
Yeah, that's a
forgot that I was
penalty.
watching that too.
If he's the director of football right across the island, all I'm seeing is this man running behind the national teams. Outside of that, I don't see him doing any work because his role is supposed to be as transparent as possible, and that's one of the next thing that's beating us: transparency. What is he doing when he's not running up and down with behind the national teams? I have no idea. I have no idea. Six, where you going, big brother?
Let me there from my world, let me know, you know. They are my family, me I
Mm,
tell them, man. See her.
yeah,
I
six.
know, fam.
Talk to
Stress
me,
out,
six.
dog. Stress out,
Let me
fam.
just
You
read
see?
them. Let me read them three comments and then we'll make people in hear your position. So Milk is saying there is no World Cup qualifying fixtures set yet. CONCACAF. Yet CONCACAF. Me not understand this, Francis. There is no World Cup qualifying
Fixture
fixtures
set
set yet.
yet? Concacaf qualifiers? Probably, yeah.
No, no, he's saying it's not set yet. Matter of the 2030 World Cup. Nothing is set yet. We have Nation League.
Hey, I want to play this. Mexico gone
Wait,
up
wait,
too.
wait. That's home play. I'm looking at the penalty kick here. So it's
I already
for
seen that.
no. Oh, that was a good try there by the keeper. Good try, yeah, yeah. I saw it there. Good try. And the second time around. So, all right, next up, go ahead. I'm just gonna change this here. Mute up and change.
Listen up, Six.
You come to the realization that there needs to be change. It's part of a process. When I came in, we had only 19 B license coaches, and at the end of 2025, almost 200 persons with a B diploma or a B license. Over 30 persons now with an A license compared to none in 2021, and over 400 with now a C license compared to none in 2021. We trained 500 primary school coaches in between 2024 and 2025 so that all primary school coaches have some level of certification. So in that 4-year period, there has been an increase in the opportunity provided for coaches. We expect that now to be translated to better players being developed, better teams being coached.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
Talk to me next up, cause I don't. As far as transparency, they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna say he's working behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, you know that. You know
we,
that's exactly what's gonna be said. Yeah.
but where we are now in our program, we don't need any behind this. We need him to start put it in the world now. Man, it's a whole lot. So, so that's where we're at. Six drop off.
So
We're gonna
he
put
is
back
the
link on the page.
technical director of the football in the country. And are you trying to tell me he doesn't have more important things to do than what he was just doing a while ago?
Wow, team. Next up, we could go and call this until the people them join back. Go on all a reason again. So go and call this with them. I gotta do something. Can you manage that?
What'd you say?
Me do something for the local general. Call this with until the people them come back and I come up. We just go and call again.
Mm.
When man?
Right now, people, we're in the 60th minute. The 60th minute of this game. Campos going to deal with a few things. So we're going to try to pick up the pieces and entertain y'all in between time. Right now, it looks like Panama has a free kick. Mexico goalkeeper trying to set his line in front of him, the wall in front of him. And Panama is on the edge of the 18-yard box looking to hit one again. At least get one back. They would like to get one back. Here we go. Panama timeout. Maybe. Panama in swinger. Ooh. Looks like we got a head injury. Let's see. Looks like we got a head injury right now. Go far back, I gotta go. Smash the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Right now, we got a head injury. It's a 62nd minute in this game. Mexico leading 2-0. Mexico up 2-0. Zipskis. Man. All right, here we go. Panama back on the ball. He got a clip and he's looking for a bit more. Oh, okay. Lucky to get a clip. I don't know where my phone's at. Hit the like button, people. Let's see if Panama can get one back. Mexico looking really strong, really organized, knocking the ball around. Know what they're doing with the ball. Understand the system. Yeah. While you have Panama looking a bit, unorganized, disjointed. Yeah, man. Mexico making some changes right now. Mexico making a change right now. Who's that coming? Or is that Panama? Panama making a change. Number 15, Stewart comes out. Choi comes in. And then Mexico makes a substitution as well. One of the goal scorers coming out. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Mexico almost scored again. Mexico almost scored again. Mexico almost scored from a throw-in too. Wow. I'm not sure if that one took a deflection, but he almost scored from a throw-in. Hit that like button, people. Hit the like button. Panama looking to make a move. Panama crossing to side. Panama, ooh, just a little bit too long. Yeah, I find it hard to see Panama score. I do too.
Yes, sorry about that.
6-1.
6-1.
Big up enough, fam. Big up enough, fam. I want to you don't even know, bro. Man, I tell you. If you never, and that's surprise me tell you. When that surprise me tell you something I don't for some. I say, bro, we're not good enough. we players not good enough mentally and physically, bro, not technically. We coach them not good enough. I mean, I'm not officer, bro, because we are going to do. You can't come and say that I press out myself every minute, every day, saying, bro. And we have to just accept we're not good enough mentally and physically. Because we play them not fit. And when mental, we don't have none of that, bro. You get me? I say? We don't know football play. We are play like 19 hours long, bro. You see me? So if we bro, me done with them thing, I tell you. We have to just accept it so we're not good enough. I tell you. Because we're not the right thing. Same thing we do over. We want me to come pretty up and say. And this, that, and this, that. Bro, I don't want to say nothing, bro.
So let
We
me
not
ask
good
you a
enough.
question then. Let me ask you a question, Campus. Let me go as six. Let me ask you a question. So you're a firm believer that academies will change things versus doing it from schoolboy level?
Academy, we are doing for schoolboy level. I mean, see no difference. You see me I say?
No, but what
Academy.
are we doing though? What are we doing from schoolboy level? That's what I'm
Well, we
saying.
not do nothing for schoolboy. Honestly, next time, if you be honest, we just know say boy them good for schoolboy, and then we try if we take them to the under 17 or under 21. Me see academy, me see couple academy out of Jamaica, and me see where you develop player. So me that say maybe more academy, we see a better result. You get me I say?
So
We
let me
can
ask you
me
a
see
question. So let me ask you a
yeah.
question then, Six. When you have a child, right? You send your child to primary school, basic school, and then you advance in levels, right? So wouldn't you
Yeah.
start from this level to teach the basic control, move, understand the game, so then when they leave from there and go to academy, it's a building now. From there into the U17 or wherever, like you have growth. There's a system, a style of play like that you know what I mean? Isn't that what you
Yeah, we
do?
have to start yeah. Of course.
What you have to
That we
say,
have to do it.
Campus?
I'm gonna take some of these comments because I am not celebrating
Yeah,
some
man,
kind
like
of
Shane, when I talk about recreational, schoolboy football,
yeah.
and so
Let's take some of these comments before I get back.
Yeah, we're not good
Six, hold
enough
up a
next up.
sec.
We have to accept it.
All right, so Milk Moon Celtic is saying maybe it's Panama time now. He's also saying he got a clip. He's looking. Oh, that he's talking about the game because I wasn't there. I find it hard to see Panama square. Yeah, I see. I think it's a. Oh, what a beautiful. We missed.
yep, he missed.
Whoa! How did we miss that? So as far as six is concerned, next up. When we are reading the football six, and you're supposed to
Yeah.
learn by now. It's not a beat down player thing. It's just in a football sometimes it's a simple thing. Sometimes it's the simplest thing go when I look on it a come back to earth in the long run. And say this is serious, when you look on a player like Scott, very good goal scorer in the man thing, as you know six. Really good
Yeah.
goal scorer in the goals. But off the ball, is he giving you that quality? Is he
No,
giving you
bro.
that? So
Me
that's
I
my point.
honestly
So
campus. Him and Lyle is like, bro, I say me not gonna have a ball for 90 minutes. No. So what me gonna do with them when me not have a ball? What me gonna do with
So,
them?
but six, but you are, when they used to bring up these things to your attention, six, you're one of them who used to beat me and I said, no, man, play them good, man, them skill and them can't decide.
Campus,
But
me that
football
try
not
put
play
little faith
target.
in a youth them. Me that try. You see
No,
me?
what?
Me a try.
Six, me look for you, me say, Mexico lost, 80 lost to 80 lost. Yes, they lost. But when you look for how the Asian team that play the ball ground on the ground, how them look comfortable in the position, them lose, And then you, for example, you are said to me, say, boy, at the result count, the performance will come later. When we are thinking that we are the six, remember, Curacao did something like this, When Curacao did a lose, everybody that about Curacao no good enough. But if you look for how the way Curacao play, you see the reward now.
Of
So
course.
we there watch 80, say them a lose to USA cheating, them a lose to this, them a lose to that. But we now look for how them a look.
Oh, them a
Next two,
lose.
3 years, next 2, 3 years from this when we see them. And we see how them a play together as a team. We are wondering if I see an 86 because yes, them lose in the U20, then get 3 love, 4 love, but then they work for other things. Then they have a camaraderie. Our players,
Yeah.
which game we do yesterday, Francis, where the two forward players are work for each other. Which game we do? What we tell you, say
Um,
the players them are
that
interchange.
was Haiti. That was Haiti. Haiti and
I which
Costa
Haiti,
Rica.
Guatemala? I which which one
No, it
about?
was Haiti and Costa Rica.
but them start with two
Yeah,
forward,
because
four players.
you had
Player number
C
16 and player
what's the
number
name?
9.
Sistin and yeah.
All right. So you see
Jacque.
when then
It was es was it Estavio or something like that?
something like that.
Whatever
So
his name is, yeah. The two of them was working, yeah.
60 point to me I make. You see when in chase, the next man sit back and then
Yeah.
then share burden. We only have Nolan up there now. We know Nolan talent, but we know Nolan enough because Francis Ball every day saying enough. So why if you have a player where you know your player saying enough it, why you ask him to run up and down and then when they get the ball in 2 times you don't know him?
Come on, read this for the people, them, yo.
All right, so let me read this. Let me see. So it says Andrew Page is appointed director of football, reinforcing our commitment to structure. So this is a quote from the JFF page. So big shout out to the JFF football page. They might put it out there so we can see it. It's public knowledge. Andrew Page is appointed as director of football, reinforcing our commitment to structure, strategy, and sustain success for Jamaica football. Taking over this position is both an honor and a responsibility. Our focus is on building clear football identity. Jesus Christ. Clear football identity, strong pathway for players and coaches, and align global standards so Jamaica football can compete. Then next up, why am I read that?
Because it's
India is a-
important. That six, remember six. He come on. Y'all gotta tell me, cause see, when I read this stuff, people call me hater, but I'm not dunce. But go ahead.
so this India this outline because I get this quote is from Andrew Page himself taking over the position. Yeah, because he looks something. This is where the whole way I say, but in not do it. We when me talk about style of play six, when me can talk about style of play, man beat down for me and say when me I go with style of play and system and this and that. But the our identity. We what is our identity next up? Me always ask the question, what is our identity?
Fast, strong, physical.
This way there. This way there. Since night Demo said we do it against USA when we defend and we get a goal and we dig them in the year, we do it against Canada. That's the highest we reach, ceiling wise, and we don't got to stick to Cocacaf now, You understand what I mean?
Yep.
We have
Six, what do
seen
you have to say,
team
six?
one out of six. May I send some come gear six. Me still gonna watch it last night. May I go send couple of games come watch show you six. In a 98 when we are playing against the Uruguay them and else, we will lose six. Don't get me wrong, But I think we beat Uruguay. Yeah, but we lose first. But six, yes, when you look, you see how the team are play six in six, six there gone, gone. Oh, gone. Next up, when you look on them games that we play back in the 98 and look on them, you could have see an identity.
Yeah.
You see the camaraderie between Bibi and Pepe. You did it on the stream when you watch it, but me never show it. You see when you see Andy Williams a compliment Tapper. You see Tapper a compliment Cargill.
Yeah.
You see Shorty man come a you understand what I mean? You see players out there players just a
I man
compliment
tell
each
you,
other.
Mexico is a well-oiled machine.
Look at these players. 75 minutes in. And even though Panama is losing, you know see the player with no hand on the knee.
Nope.
You know what magical all round there tackle. Yeah. Milk, it's a good game.
All right, I have
But
some more stuff for you, brother.
yeah, but
Keep
call the
going.
game. Right, so yeah, wait, call the game first. Because we are defining people in the game, No disrespect to Mexico and Panama for true. So
I
call it
have
next one.
I have some more stuff to show you. Okay, no
Because
problem.
I'm not seeing it no. My one freeze no. So call it. My God.
Well, great header right there. Mexico climbed the ladder and put one in the back end. That's
One
3-0.
time. See there? Maybe a 74 23. And you talk about 3-0.
Yep, well, you about to see
I
it.
call, me I go mute. Me I mute. Call it.
But the people I'm want here, campus. What do you
No,
mean?
I'm not seeing it. It's frozen
Oh,
and then it come back and it come me behind. And
let me
the,
see. Let
the
me
goal
see.
is just a score now. So the goal scored at the 74th minute, 46 seconds. So we just see the goal now.
All right. All right, I'm at the 76th minute here in this game at the moment, 76th minute, and we are rolling. Panama, Mexico just has Panama, you know, just under pressure, just making mistakes, turn over the game. Right now, as 3-0, 76 minute, the game's kind of over, but it's not over till it's over. Let's see if Panama can at least get one back, make it respectable. You know what I'm saying? Put one in the back of the Mexican team's net. The have a tech ball out of net. Yeah, man, good goal for real. Good goal for real.
Good goal. But the moment look on them, something, Francis, as me say, me there long enough and we are watch them long enough. When are we gonna go down the field against Mexico and we can confidently say we are get a game today?
You already heard
Every
he
time we
said we're
go
not
against,
good enough. That's what the
every
people
time
are
we go,
saying. The people are saying we ain't good enough, bro.
every time we go against Mexico or USA, it's like we are pray for a
Draw.
lucky break winner one draw. I say yeah, and then we come out. I hear people come out and say yeah, there's an improvement because at least we never lose with the draw. We won a match 2-1, everybody was over the moon. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
said, don't look on the result, look on the performance. Then dominators poor finishing, let them down.
Mm-hmm.
So six is back.
Yeah, no, that's all. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Mexico went up six. So 30 people six. When are we gonna reach the level where we can compete against a Mexico and a USA and a Canada?
Campus, me I tell you,
Because the
say, me
World Cup
sorry days when me know say Canada, Mexico, USA, when me I face them, me not sure. For me born till now, me not sure, bro. Tell them
no
thing there.
six. They have
I tell you.
no, they have been beating us from my time. So I don't know them a beat we.
Hear that.
But the difference was
So
the
yeah,
difference was
so why problem?
no, so no, the difference was even when them beat we, back then they
Yeah.
could have still see some form of identity.
Okay.
I was watching the Uruguayan game we play with National Stadium. When you look on Nana low them, no. When you look on Anna low them, when you look on Andy Williams or them a compliment with more than middle. When you look on Cargill stand up in the anybody was turn and pass. Because Cargill was the old man. When you look on young 19-year-old 18-year-old big guy and Pepe good listen. A coordinate good over on the left hand side. Yeah, so I mean, you
Don't
see
know. Yeah.
things.
Oh, you used to
You
see where
see
you say no matter how we used to still have
you
our
see
ball game, we still have play our ball
remember
game.
we got USA go play the man and score and thief in goal against just like I want to say they score a hands goal against we and
Yeah,
Lithuania
yeah,
and
go
World
and
Cup. But
work
that's
up.
what I say. Remember
Eh,
they
other
tried
than
this
that, you say.
they tried to win 98, and Dean Burger
Eh,
from nowhere, 1-all. We fight until
wow.
the last whistle. When we play the El Salvador, remember so we whole Mexican national stadium against same.
Yeah,
So
man.
at least we see that spirit there. But no six, it's more of a when we play against Canada, I wonder if we can get one lucky win. We beat Canada in the first round 2-1. We never play the ball. We just
Mm-hmm.
scrape and beat them 2-1. We draw 2-all with
I'm
Canada.
too.
If we are being fair, we never deserve a point on that game.
No, sir.
We beat Honduras. Yeah, 2-1 next up.
Yep.
2-1. When you look on the game, we don't deserve to win the game 2-1. But what people say, it's a result business at this stage of the tournament, so the result is what counts. We
Bro, I'm
look on a
done with the
80,
result thing.
we look on we look on a 80 play good. 80 lose now. Look what's going on. Remember me there started this. 80 lose now and gone now. Other teams lose and gone now. Look for the progress the next World Cup cycle.
Yeah, man. You can see it now making we come back with the same thing. Or worse, cause that will do good for brother.
See where we are going.
Yeah, bro. Me there work, so me there for run for a little bit.
Let's
Big
see the
up
money
yourself,
already.
six.
Big up, big up.
Me just hear campus I say we never deserve something. I see him
Oh,
thing me
a red
just there
card. Hold on,
talk to you
Demo.
about,
Demo,
bro.
hold
Yep.
on.
Like,
Demo,
Red
hold on.
card.
Hold on. Demo, hold
Yep.
on, Demo. Demo, hold on. There's a red card here. So the player number 14 for Panama is telling the referee to go and check for our please. So he doesn't seem to agree with that challenge there. That's the man there. player number 14 who is this? Oh, so tell me in the meantime, Dimo, you're checking for. Sorry about that, Dimo. Go ahead.
No, no, but just to say, I was listening before I come back on and hear you say we never deserve something. And at the same thing, may talk about with Jamaica yet never yet get grace. We're lucky and we never deserve nothing yet. We never yet get nothing per merit. We never deserve nothing. We're always lucky. And when we beat the
Dimo,
people them who we beat, or
Dimo,
what did
stop,
supposed to
stop,
beat them?
stop, Dimo, stop them there. Repeat exactly what I said, Dimo.
That's why you say if we fear, we
I
never
said,
deserve a point.
I said on paper. I did say that. I said when you look at the stats on paper, we don't deserve a point. Did I say something wrong?
Yes, because if we get a point, we deserve a point. We mean on paper, we never
Right.
deserve a
But
No,
point.
no, no, we know say
Dimo,
result count in a demo, but what you know, oh gosh man, we can't I that's why I say it. So we have say result count now. We are go against some side, some bigger side, and the result we now get the result to where we are play. You get me I say? And every time look at our work, you know. Sometimes we win so much and we just barely win dinner man. We want to see some we want to know say fam we are gonna kill that side that today. Bro, we have to
Wait, Six, they
yeah,
can hear me?
yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Can
Because I
hear you,
just
bro.
can't hear in the loud now.
We
So
can
you say we did lucky. We're just lucky all the
no, we
time. We're just
not all
lucky.
the time, fam. But watch you know, we can't be out of 10 match, you know, or 3 we are win.
Yeah.
You're good with that? We can't good with that.
No, but all of the game them are different games. We have to watch the game them for know if we're lucky or we're not lucky, brother. Like we wanna call luck. We wanna call luck, my like if we put the ball in the back of the net. Or
Yeah.
if we win a penalty in the last minute, so the man them kick we down and we win a penalty. How is that lucky when they make a mistake?
But we lost with dominant. We can say, right? We must say, we love football, you know. We not expect them to play like a club side, them, but mighty God, man. Or 80 them can play some ball game. Even 80 senior team, bro. We started upon it,
Yeah.
but them play them ball game. Then. Or we can't play, so we have so much star. We in a big oversada, we big coach. So that's why I
so
feel
that's
wonder if we start, you know.
All right, so that's why me that say before me the cut off, me that tell campus and next up, say the coaches instill systems, bro. And me I say we go through so much different coaches, them have them own different system. And for me, Paul Hall never want play so you know, remember say Paul Hall you want play up on the front foot and want you knock balls in. But then you have
Yeah.
Grim come in and Grim is a defensive minded coach. You see me? So he want to sit back, hit on the counter, top of the same thing. And so when you have different coaches that come in, you gotta have different systems. So not everybody go want dip on the front foot like that. And maybe Paul Hall, because him is a younger coach, him in other style of ball game, they want knock the ball, keep possession, tap and move and them things. So just different coaches instill different things, brother.
And that's how if you get a good coach from and stick with him and stop. Because we ain't come like we can't keep a coach for one cycle, bro. Right now, forget we are changed about 3 coach before World Cup, you know. And we are going to learn. Eh? But we're
Because
not
you
going
don't
to
want to keep speed. Why you don't want to keep speed?
There it is. There it is.
Well, what that mean? Next up, what
eh?
that mean? Well,
Campus. There it is. I called it early.
no, wait. No, hold on. I feel like I'm walking on trap.
Six. I was waiting for it. Hear me. Here it comes.
Hold on, next up, I feel like I'm walking on trap. What that mean? We not
right. So
understand.
Bro,
Dimo is not
Because
a trap.
six say we're gonna change coach, and me ask, who do not want to keep speed, so that means we're gonna change coach.
All right. So Dimo, you see it again. Me look on it from a different level. So me now say trap to speed or walk. The problem with me have when you have a set of quality players like these youngsters, where we just watch play to them, and they are learning the Rudolph Austin
Austin,
system.
yeah, yeah,
System.
yeah.
Austin be that not them head. Because he's the
Mm-hmm.
understand but be that not them head now.
yeah.
When the time come for the match to the senior team, most
Yeah.
of these players now have to come learn
A
speed
new,
system.
yeah,
And we are not of the mental fortitude. Our players, they're not quick like that, and we have seen it.
Yeah.
yeah. But
Because young,
90% of the
so,
world stays a campus.
no,
90%
no,
of the footballing
so
world
this
is
is,
like
so,
that.
so let me finish now, Dio. Let me finish now. Let me
All
finish now,
right.
Dio. So this is why next up bring up, next up bring up the something a while ago now. So this is where the football director comes in play, the technical director comes in play to help out whomever coach we get. So yes, so you get a Pep, for example. Pep will come with your own style, but you can set to himself. This is the identity of Jamaica. So you find a way out to mesh it with your own. This is the
Put your
philosophy
style
of
and
Jamaica.
work. True,
This is the
true, true.
philosophy. This is see Francis put stuff. We read him about maybe there they could see.
No, me
That
never, me
is
never did, me never see it. Me never.
so see Francis put stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he said Andrew Page is appointed director of football, reinforce our commitment to structure, strategy, and sustain success for Jamaican football. Quote now from Page himself. Taking over the position is both an honor and a responsibility. Our focus now is on building a clear football identity. And when we use identity, man, beat me. But Pierre said identity, stronger pathway for players and coaches, and align global standards so Jamaica football can compete consistently. So me not ask you too much, Dino, and that thing said, and that all we are set up. So
Yeah, we not ask too much.
even when we are chip and change, Dino, if you decide to turn away from speed, whoever come in, your job is to have a identity. So if you bring in Pep, yes, a Pep, this is our identity, so they can integrate
Yes,
yours with this. We know
All right.
speed,
exactly.
Dino, we don't have that.
We can
And that's
ask you
my
a
point then.
question. We can ask
No,
you a
yeah.
question because me go forget. Because when we just hear read is just a bunch of fancy words, bro. What does this look like? Because
That is
wait, no, just me finish now. What does this way him just say look like? Because we are mentioned Pep and having him own thing and football directors and whatever. But what I know is Pep, Mariska did under Pep. Zine and
Yeah.
Mariska coach a total different way from Pep because Mariska is a three at the back coach and Pep was not a three at the back coach. And for all him time there, him work under Pep. So the man have him own different philosophy. So when he take over Man City now, you gonna see a three at the back system than with Pep never
but
use.
No, but
that is
you're gonna
what
see
we are
some
saying. Hold
similar
on a
thing,
second.
fam.
That is use my club. Hammering having one philosophy. When the
Yes.
philosophy now work and we get rid of players because we want players to feel philosophy. We don't
Feel
have
Yeah.
the
philosophy, yeah.
luxury, We know this. We have seen players come to Jamaica. We are playing a so-called top clubs, and we
Mm-hmm.
are not getting anything out of them. And we are seeing players come from other Caribbean countries, come from non-league clubs. We don't know them. We are show
Yeah.
better technical awareness more than our players. We are playing a top flight.
So why problem
So
Dino?
what we have,
What
so
with that?
Dino, may I ask you, Dino, what we have gone wrong, Dino? We have seen Scott. We can answer Scott do when do in a local football or top local football with money for. And when
Yeah.
he come in a senior team, he do the same thing under
Jargons,
different
Milky, he never does. He never does.
Oh, no, no. So Dino, when time he make a same mistake on U20 now, you tumble on Paul Scott and want beat him. When all they did for do, I try to correct him from him in the money cup. When in the money cup, you have hype him for say my best thing. When you feel correct him, bro, you have scored the goal, but you not do certain things. But no, everybody just run and say, yo, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. That's
Yeah,
how the
just
feel like
move
you
on.
locked in Dino. You locked
So
in that
so so
Dino.
we know nobody if you see them little thing there. You get me? I say.
All right, so
Mhm.
it lead back to what me that said to you. Say not all players are going to do the same things in a them club with them there
Dino,
because some clubs or teams have you as a star player. We don't want you run as much as where next team would have wanted to.
I
See?
said that about life. I said that about life. What else
Yeah,
players come up and
you mean when him come in at the system, he might do the same thing. I mean that him know if we do like yo, the coach have you as the star man, you don't need
Dino,
to do all of this work. So when him come in at the
Dino,
system, it a go transition
Dino,
to that.
Dino, Dino, what did I just say a while ago? I said move away from the field. You know, listen to me, I said that, Dino. So when these players have come up in lives that make me feel like we're do good. When they
Yo,
come in the
Campos,
national program,
Campos, hold on. Your head
Yo,
tough enough,
yo,
brother.
mash it up.
Hold on. Six. Your Campos, your head tough enough. The people in my beg for you turn up your volume and use the
you
microphone.
can't
And
turn
I'll
up the
know.
volume. You can't
You have
turn
to
up
do
the volume.
something that they can't hear you. You sound like you're down the hallway.
Okay,
You
okay. When
know?
I hear better, when I hear better
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
and
That's
then we
better.
can.
Put the
Yeah,
microphone
All right.
properly,
little
man.
better.
So Dimo, all right. So Dimo, all I'm saying is when we say step away from the coach, that's what I mean, Dimo. When me and you and Six are play with Lions and we are running a tackle field, when him go in a national program, in national program get hurt because Demo and 6 not there for campus and 6 and Demo not there for cover
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So we
anybody
need
a
to
do
be
it,
consistent
anybody
with
a
this
do
for
it a
Demo.
mash up the ball game. I
So
want do
that's
that.
all me I
Okay.
said. So that's all me I said to your Demo. So we need to start fixing from this. So instead of we start pull up the youngster, them head say you want to reach. And when they go to the road, Demo, you know much players go to the road for trials and come back because we local people are telling them my best thing, Demo. You see it yourself, Demo.
So
Because we
JPL
are
coach will
hyping up.
mash up the thing then. You see?
When a JPL coach have Dixon run up and down and do all man of evil, like my biggest thing on it, and go Charlton and can't get a game because he not do the basic.
No, but una
Yeah.
not be fear. Una not be fear, bro. Like when time we hype up the people, them, it's not because of a joke thing. They were actually performing. So we are gonna hype them up for true. It's just that them
Yeah,
have to adapt now when them go somewhere else. I know
but
like
Demo, that's what
Dixon
me.
was doing really well.
No
So we
man,
hype
I
him. Whisper was
me
doing
know
really well. We hype him. Same with
Hey,
Alex Marshall, same with all of them.
and I forgive me the credit card. Beat me, I have to beat campus over him. Tough head, for you guys to
so
hear him. All right,
yeah,
go
so
ahead,
anyway,
Demo.
Demo.
Sorry.
So
No,
Demo, you're
so may
right.
I say, remember Alex Marshall. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that Alex Marshall was sickest thing in a man in Cup
Yeah,
for
man,
Jordan.
maestro, man.
I will hype up the man because the man did hype, bro.
Yeah.
Him say authority himself, him just needed for adapt when time him go up on the trials and say, yo, you know, say, it's a different standard over here. So you can't blame we for hype him up. The man
So
did hype,
Demo,
him just have to adapt when he move on.
so Demo, don't listen just to beat me. Listen if you understand me I say. That is why I say our players mentally then already neither.
That we not
The
good
mental. So
mentally.
even when we
I tell
hire
you.
them up, we have a right to hire them up, you know. But when them to matriculate to the next stage, we not them not have the mental fortitude to do it, Demo.
Yeah,
If
cause why
you
problem
can
Dino?
see it, Demo, if you can see it, and everybody else can see it, and when them go, then can come and say, boy, you know, so we never know that's why you're training hard. And you know, you sit down and watch football and know, say, EPL, a higher level league. So why you wait till you go over there and fail and come back and say, no, say, Demo on campus be right. You know before you go in, Demo.
The man they make
Our
it look
players
like our
are
ball game out
Demo.
there, brother.
Our,
Not going on.
our system. We are too comfortable. We settle for mediocrity too easy, too easy, and it has nothing to do with the player. Them. This is why me I be the local coaches. You use Alex Marshall a while ago. Marshall was a very good player, but did we have coaches in Jamaica to take Marshall to the next level?
Yes,
That is the next big question.
yes,
We take him to the next level where he can go
yes.
compete.
The same man who coach him at Georges, but I just stream never want to work.
Who is that?
No,
Who is that?
never Bell, brother.
So Demo. So this is where me I go beat you now. If Neverbill is that level where he can take Marshall, then me not say you're wrong and right, you know. Why is it whenever that try get Neverbill a part of a national program? Since him
What
have the
are you
capability.
talking about? We were. Him just same never want to work.
And so the one man we can take you out of the slum never want to work.
You don't
So
want to
that's the
work.
next problem again. So that's the next problem again. Six.
So you see,
Yeah.
Because
so remember, I said something they never want to work either to, for a while, Coley. Never want to work for a while to. So say it look like all of the young mind them who don't want to make we progress, them just have better things to do. Me no know. Them just never want to work.
Me don't know
but
something like something I push them on.
So
No, I
Demo,
mean, a money Coley there get you. They can't run Coley because I'm there over so I get a bag of money.
Yeah.
Demo, too many times we have seen players from Jamaica reach one level, but we say, yeah man, if you get it right, you might make it. I will just see them just drop back down bloom so.
Yeah.
Too many times, Demo. I don't know if you see, but too many times
Yeah.
we have seen it happen.
All
How
right,
do
come on,
we
play
fix
my
that?
video. Come on, let's get to the
Demo,
nitty gritty.
in a taking national, to me, in a taking national court to fix that. It takes somebody like the position of Pierre to fix that. That is my opinion.
Boy,
So
director
Demo, this
thing.
is the video. Oh crap, where is it?
Football.
Play the next one.
Yes, it's going to be beneficial for the national team, but the quest to professional football is also beneficial to the country as a whole. Families benefit because remittances are being sent back. The government benefits, the country benefits, the communities benefit, the clubs benefit because they develop these players and export them. So the whole country benefits, which is why it's very, very important that at the core of what we are doing is the coach education and improving the grassroots environment.
That's coming straight from the JFF social media, just so in case one is wondering.
Crap.
What is
Demo,
your
you have
thoughts on
anything to
that?
add? Demo,
Yeah,
what's your thought on
please.
that, Demo? Demo?
6, what's your
Mm,
thought?
6.
6 with 6 gun.
Mm, so, sorry. So so Milky talk to it till them come back. So he's saying the purpose of football. Then this is his take. If me wrong, Milky, correct me. The social is good. The the JFF page, it's good.
Then the
But
most the official page.
so how do we? So Demo is back.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, man. What you have to say
Oh
about
yeah,
that?
my internet cheap out, my bad.
Oh, yeah, did you hear what heard what Pierre
Me hear
said?
me hear piece of the video away must say. I don't think me dey hear all of it. But you can't just tell me the last part away him say.
No man, you
After
feel it
him
for
say
yourself, man. No
no,
sir.
me hear him say it beneficial to everybody and all of them stuff there,
No
but
man, you never hear that, man. Run it again. Quick and
yo,
fast. If you now make it up here, joke you can do that
all right,
campus.
all right.
No, I want to hear Pierre say go.
No, okay, I will burn an athlete just to get what I want, which is a cup or anything. Yeah, no, it's about the holistic development. Yes. So we use one framework, the four corner model, where it's the technical, the tactical, the physical.
That means I say I want that next up. Demo, you hearing?
Yeah, I got you. I'm coming right now. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that was
me hear, but it's up.
the one after.
No,
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about
that
that.
was the
Go
one
ahead.
after. All right, there we go now.
To professional football, yes, it's going to be beneficial for the national team. But the quest to professional football is also beneficial to the country as a whole. Families benefit because remittances are being sent back. The government benefits, the country benefits, the communities benefit, the clubs benefit because they develop these players and export them. So the whole country benefits, which is why it's very, very important that at the core of what we're doing is the coach education and improving the grassroots environment.
I mean,
Go
that
ahead.
sounds good. I mean, the words we must say sound fancy and it sound good. Everybody's going to benefit if
Mm-hmm.
we do well. So yeah, I don't hear nothing wrong with what him say.
But yeah, but are we seeing that though? That's the
I mean,
question.
clearly we aren't seeing that, but man, say the words we must say it sound good.
Demon. So Demon. This is where the problem come in now. If schoolboy football our top recruitment system for the U20 and the U17, if this is what we are going to continue getting, might as well continue go with diaspora players because our local players technically they are weak apart from the few exceptional talents. But locally technically we're weak. So Malik is saying, coming from Celtic, what does the game going? Francis, read that one and see if you understand it.
You say, coming from Celtic, what does the game going to the people do for?
Oh, based on what he said in the little
Yeah.
clipping.
Yeah. The
But
rhetoric sounds
we,
good, but will that work if implemented properly is yet to see. Duh. Yes, Juggins.
yeah, yep,
That's what we're trying to tell Demo. Demo said the words sound nice, so I believe. And 40 years later, we're in the same spot because it all sounded good.
and we have been here before.
Yeah.
McLaren came, he sounds good. Parla came, he sounds good. The dentist came, he sounds good. Whitmore, you know what I mean? Everybody will come always sound good. Have the right idea.
But you know it has nothing to do with that, right? You know what it has to do with those people who need to let it happen. There's a lot of, I believe, roadblocks in my opinion in those certain instances. I think it can be done better, but it's clearly not it's not happening because the powers that be are holding on to a particular style of our way of doing things and it's not working.
Yeah, because based on what he says, you use the identity. Have we seen any identity in the last couple of
He,
games?
he's on the sideline. Where's the identity? What is the identity? Because we've seen Costa Rica change into a formation that gave them some success in that game. We watched it. We seen Haiti playing with their style of identity. We seen USA play their way. Guatemala, right? We see Canada try to play their way. They change up their tactics from the two games that we played. We've seen this stuff,
That's my
but
point.
we didn't from that game, from the last Canada game to this Canada game. It don't look nothing similar. Zero.
That no consistency.
So
No.
where is the style?
All right. So Milk is saying the times will always change. Try to do better next time for all.
Mhm.
Okay. Mhm. This is all you can do against a raging sea. Yeah, we have. So this is the thing. Me don't know if I must say the same thing I say, but this is the problem we have. Too, hmm? too many small problems as we are look over them. And we are focused on the big one them and realize that the small one them are come together and a fail. Sometimes just a small details. Next up, this one is for you.
Jamaica has a style to play until the end. I know.
So that's our identity. Our style of play until the
Yeah, man, not gonna go over this style thing we do now again because we
yeah,
not go
man.
we not go accept it. So it don't make no sense.
No, you
Accept
have your
what do you want
opinions.
me to accept?
We no accept that actually sitting back and hitting people on the counter can be a style of
That's
play and playing long balls can be a style of play. We don't accept
that's
these things because may I tell you, me
So
watch
why would
Stoke
it be
City
that way,
all of my
Demo?
life.
If the coaches said that our identities were big, we're fast, we're strong, and aggressive, why would we sit back and wait to counter?
No, because what we're seeing is totally different from what the coach is saying. Like we are watch football with
Oh,
the eye, and we see
but
say
that's
the man them not doing that. They're sitting
but
back and looking to hit on the counter with long balls as one of our main weapons.
so
And
how
Uno
do
don't
we
believe the long ball can be a weapon, which is
of course.
ridiculous to me.
No man, no demo. You just said something a while ago. I know you pass over it. Obviously they are saying one thing and playing something else. Who do we blame for that? How do we fix that? So everybody can see so everyone can be on the same page.
yeah, exactly.
No,
Demo,
because
how
all
do we
right, so
fix it?
when bro, right,
We do
uno play
answer.
football,
Demo.
uno play
Demo.
competitive sports, right?
So for
If
those
uno
who
have
don't
a
play
game
competitive
plan,
sports, yeah.
what? If uno have
I
a
said for
game
those,
plan, brother, when the coach set out and say, yo, this is our style of play, whatever. We go up on the field and say, yo, the man them clearly outclass we can't do this. Uno go just decide, say, listen, we have to
No,
go change how we play.
no,
When
no,
no,
no. That's a poorly coached team. Never that. Never that. We look at the sideline like, what's the next? We should already know what plan A and B and C is because we did it on the training pitch. That is an unprepared team, brother.
but that's what I'm saying. So if uno switch to plan B, uno I go cuss now and I say, yo, why we start a sit back so? Why we start a sit back? When
We
time
see,
clearly the man
we
them
see
better than we.
me and Campo sat here and watched Haiti run circles around Costa Rica until they went to plan A, B, C, and they got themselves into the game because they had multiple ways that they could play within their system. We watched it. It was like Transformers. Am I lying, Campus?
Nope, nope. In game management. They did it well, but they
So
were just
and we never have no in-game management.
all right. So
That's
this is
just
it.
one thing we do for the whole 90 minutes and
Man,
120 minutes.
listen when this now every time
No,
Costa Rica
may
plays
I
this.
ask you. So
No,
when
we
the
did, we
Canada
did.
keeper off him line and we are
Yeah,
try the
man.
long ball over the top rope.
Yo, we listen, man. We did. Listen, we did. But the Costa Rica game we talk about. Every time the Costa Ricans switch to a different plan, every single player were still comfortable on the ball, just the same. Every time we switch, we took Shea Gardner from the left hand side, which is more comfortable, and put him on the right hand side and took him out of the game. Canada never did have to do nothing. We took Shea Gardner out of the game ourselves. Canada did not take Shea Gardner out of the game. We took him out of the game ourselves.
So you know that was a different strategy though. It just never worked.
That's my point exactly. I
No,
just
but we
said it.
not say we not change strategy. We not have no plan B. We not have, but we did it and it just didn't work.
And
Don't say
I'm
we
saying,
don't have a different strategy.
all right. So we are saying to you, when we choose change our plans, it show up our players. When Costa Rica do it, their players look comfortable nonetheless. So where is the disconnect? Is evidently when they do with Shea Gardner, most something when them practice not training. We're not seeing them
Exactly.
come to that. So if so, so where is the disconnect? If you put him on the right and your system is not giving you anything, why haven't you changed him, put him back on the left? Why you make him stay out on the right and suffer? You put Burger in the middle of the field and Burger and give you nothing. Why you not drop back Burger and put her? You take off Owell? Owell tired, yeah. But Owell possess the ball and maintain the ball better than Burger. Why would you take off Owell and let Burger out there? So this is what me I say, Demo, when we change, our players are not adapting. Evidently, somebody doing a change, but why aren't they adapting? They are not properly coached. Is it that are mentally they're not ready?
Or on just overrate the man, but hey, it is what it is.
Demo, seriously, Demo, you are watching a young player like
Uh,
Shea Gardner playing
uh,
good on the
uh,
left, and the coach put him on the right, Demo, and he lost out of a game. You are a footballer. Your next best option is to bring him back on the left. Would you let him stay out on the right out there and die? Not benefiting the team any at all?
no, you see, my thing is, brother, is
You say
like
overrate. You use the
if
term
what?
overrate. You use the term overrate. You put Berger out there, Demo. You are the coach. You put Berger out there to do a defensive job to keep you as close to the net as possible. I see say Berger not benefit anything. The man might run through him. He
Yeah.
not give no benefit. Would you Demo stick with Berger or would you draw back for the midfielder where they will give you the option going
No,
forward and defensively?
but you're not
When you say
understand what me
overrate
I say, you know. You're not like
them, listen.
for me, it not even matter what me would have do, brother. The thing is,
Okay.
uno make it seem like say Jamaica and the Jamaica coach and the Jamaica players just not supposed to make no mistake. When we watch football daily, we cause players at a higher level all the time. We see enough midfielder when man you have Fred and Fred are dead and the coach continuously play Fred, we cause him see like we see
Mm.
them thing happen all the time. Why we make this seem like it's a Jamaican issue? The man make a
But,
mistake. It's simple, like it happens. That you the way I
but,
give you the ball in me no know why him continue to play, but the coach must have him
but
reason. Me no know.
But Dima, when Dennis gave away the penalty, if you did watch long, the first thing I'm gonna say, that remind me so much of the penalty that France gave away against Spain. Lapse of judgment. The defender, what the number three for France name again? Digna headed the ball up
Dina,
in the air,
yeah.
buck it up in the air, and stand there and wait
For
for the ball
Yamal.
to come down back on his foot to kick
Yeah.
it. When Yamal try win it in the head and window, he kick Yamal.
Yeah.
I just lapse that judgment for Dennis as well. That player all
Yes.
he do just use him body between the man and the ball. If him push it around you, your goalkeeper come and try to collect it. Bail you out. If
Yeah.
you understand what I mean.
Yeah. So
What
so
did
if
he
we
do?
know say we
So,
cost
so
people at that level.
I know that for me I did say it. Professional players are making lapse of judgment mistake. It's something that we are seeing. So I said I wasn't blaming the coach. Next up say I blame the coach fully. Me say me nah blame the coach fully. Players have to take the burden because the coach they'll done that he in get. When me can blame the coach for when me see when you make changes where if me can't see that the changes now work, why you make it? That is where me
Wait,
can blame the coach for.
but how we would have known say change never work unless we make it?
You did it in the game before and it never work.
Yeah, but
You
that
did it.
is a game to
You
game thing campus. Like,
no
why you
no
think
no
if
man, no
the
man,
same thing
no
would have
man.
happened?
So
We
Dimo,
happened in our last
switch.
game.
The first game in switch shape on the right. She had to came off back. Remember him come on, we switch him on the
Mm.
right and pick up a knock. And we have to take him off. And you came back today again and switch him back again on the right and you know say nah again nothing. It's like a hope yeah hope then. It's like a hope yeah hope. When he made the change with Bell and he put Lyles in the middle of the park and leave Bell out on the right hand side. I said to next up say Bell started the first two games in the middle of the park and did well. Lyles is not going to give you the running. Lyles are away from the ball. So why would you keep Lyles in the middle where the man might run through the middle? But you left Lyles out on the flank. And after the man run past Lyles, if you did watch the goal, when the man run past Lyles and run past Berger and run past something and kick, when do? In take Lyles out, I make and put Bell and I make and put back Lyles out on the flank. So you wait for the and me see it before it happen. So you are the coach and you tell me say you not see Demo? We are watching game just like you. And we don't know we play them, we don't train them, we don't coach them. And if we can't pick up on that, why you can't pick up on that? So Demo seems to be at work.
No, man, listen to your boss.
So if you can't sit down and say certain things, honest to God, if you employ a man to oversee and some
Mm.
little things you him and miss Demo, man, you must can find a way to give him a little beat. I not say beat him like how next up a beat him. But the thing about it, Demo, you know, seems to find no problem with nothing what him a do.
When me
Yes,
no find no problem in a way I do. I mean literally say the man should have take off the brother where lose ball first half. I think I even see him on him. The
that are
14 my youth.
14 burger. And then every time you start Scott a good goal scorer, schoolboy level, yeah. But Scott no give you nothing none of the game them when him start in the tournament so far. You
Mm.
took him out and you started Shea. I think at one point they started Lyles, Shea, my boy they out. Why you go back with Scott again today? Scott no give you nothing for the umpteen minutes when they on the field. He was non-existent. But he seems to do better when he come off the bench. Me don't know why. Maybe he's
Mm.
one of them player that when him sit down and analyze the game, him give a better performance.
Yeah.
Lyle seems Lyle seems to give a better performance when he start. Me don't know how you see it. But every time Lyle come off my bench, it look like he get tired quicker than when he start. Me don't know me don't know if me don't
No.
know if a frustration cause that. When he start,
Mm.
he get 65 minutes of running, me sometimes 75. But when you put him on in the second half for 45 minutes, after 20 minutes, he start putting hand on the knee. Me don't know if you see it.
No, never really see that.
See that
But
Taylor came on up front. You have Nolan run up and down up front, can't get a ball. Because he's not that type of player. You ask him to chase. It is what it is.
that's why you say man never brother, why
No,
not say that,
no,
bro?
Alright, listen what me say. Alright,
Boy, man can't get a ball. My see Nolan all up the ball how much in time and spray a
that's what,
couple pass well.
that's why I said let me rephrase.
Okay.
Most of his time when he get the ball, him get the ball, him have to hold it up. That's what he's out there for. Other times him have to come deep. Other times they ask him to take on three defenders. Me no know if you see.
Yeah.
And him a fight. You see that now, and you see say your outnumber. You bring on Taylor. Switch it up, no man. Put two of them up there, then, no. You put Taylor up there alone for run up and down.
Yeah, I
No,
thought that's what he was going to do and used to.
we said it all over there, as I said. We saw Nolan running for what? 75 minutes, something to that extent. And you put
Yeah.
on Taylor in the second half. So he might run for both. And after about 20 minutes in the second half, Taylor stop run.
Mm.
Boss blew up. I don't know if you see it.
Yeah,
Can't
because
challenge.
I used to one man I try high press when I make no sense.
When no make no sense. So if you can't see that Dino, yes, you don't have nothing else to lose now. Go for it now, no. Or will other type of player that we can give you what they call it now? What the word they may look for? We can give them the minute the moment of magic there. Yes, he
Yeah.
says drop. deep in a game now and start getting involved. Because the changes where you make are benefit him now. Why you take off oil? Because the changes where you make now start bring out the best in the oil now, you know.
Mm.
Why you take him off? And you left Nolan out there for run till Nolan could never run no more. Then, me no, then you put on, we had only two substitutions on the bench, which was Talbert and McLean. He's listed as a forward, but me
Yeah.
know McLean a defender. McLean came on for Nolan and went straight into the back line. You switch from a you switch to a 3-5 or 3 5
Yep.
2. So when you switch to that formation, to me, it did look a little bit better. I don't know if this system can look better.
Yeah, yeah.
So the problem you have with that demon, why didn't you when you see say formation when you have Nena work, why you wait so long for
No,
Nolan
but
to go down
that's
to
how we
switch?
may say. That's how we may say, brother. We can say it never work, but the man they want all for a long period of time and go extra time. So it's
Yes.
like,
So what me beat him for is the timing of the in-game management. Cause
yeah.
you know sometimes you have to get the timing spot on. You have to get the
Mm-hmm.
substitution spot on. Cause if it me see a report where I say Leighton was carded out. If that
Mm-hmm.
is true, say Leighton couldn't play because he pick up two yellow card. Demo,
Yeah.
if you remember the yellow card that Leighton get, Aston have to take beating for that. Me don't know if you did watch the match. When Leighton tired with their hand pan hip, done. And right in front of Aston, he just jump in our man from back way and just then take him off immediately after he get the yellow card. He take off himself. Me don't know
Yeah.
if you see it.
Never
The youth,
see.
the youth na the number three do it too. Brown do it too. Brown tired and a beg for a change. And then now take him off. And Brown just kick down the man in front of Aston, yellow card. Then take him off. So if you know say a player like that can card out, yeah, protect him. Would you agree?
Yeah, agree.
That's so me think Aston will grow in the role. Me think he might go be one of Jamaica better coaches. Honestly. Me like how him a progress, honestly. But me just think we need to find a way right across the board to fix the football team. To fix the football. Fix the football. I mean, I talk at all levels. Me watch Portmore United play a match yesterday, where
Mm-hmm.
Portmore United basically outplay most of the teams them in Jamaica. I went up against a team from what, Puerto Rico yesterday. Brother,
Mm-hmm.
a man couldn't put on the ball on the ground and not make five pass. Portmore United. And I'm gonna
Against
tell
a
me, say,
Puerto
true,
Rico club.
against a Port, yeah. We now go against the big teams them until that the run are done. After the run, whosoever advance go against the MLS them and the
Yeah,
Mexican teams
yeah,
them.
yeah.
And this is what I say to people. We dominate against when the CFU where Mount Pleasant does win. We dominate against teams like those. But when it is time to move on to the next stage, we now progress and it's right across the board. Every time we progress and we get drawn against an MLS team, you hear everybody say, oh gosh, the MLS team gone through. Before a ball even kick.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. We draw against USA, we draw against Canada, we draw against Mexico. Everybody, when me ask it, prediction. Everybody predict Canada for win. Everybody predict Canada for win. And that can't good. Me no know you see
I
it
know,
can't
I
good.
know, I know, I know. Say it can't good at just being realistic, brother. You just think Canada might just have a little bit more than what we have.
So when are we gonna reach the stage where we can have that more too? And stop depending on counter and long ball and actually put the ball on the ground. Me know yesterday we're not the type of
You
football
hear
nation.
again. You hear
Yeah,
again.
that's what
Stop
I said.
depending on count
Me
and
say,
long ball.
yeah, no, me know yesterday we are not that type of footballing. We're not the type of footballing mentality there. But if we can perfect the counter attack and the what have you, we not can try work for the next part of the game now, Dimo. Put
As
five
in,
passes together.
so
Not
all
give
right.
a
So my thing is,
every time
so
hold on, every time
who
the U20 put every
go
time the
on, go on?
U20 team put on the ball, every time the U20 team put on the ball on the ground, me know you watch a match. Tell me how
Yeah,
good they look. Tell me if
yeah.
they look good.
Especially we have a very fluent couple of times when that happened in a game, and
And then
Nolan was a big part of that too. So that's why I made the
yeah,
wonder. Really. But
immediately after it now he go to Edley, he go to Brown. We start with the big long switch again. Especially when time Sheargard come on. Yes, it
Mm,
work because them always free. But
exactly.
if you do something 2 and 3 times when it work, Demon, why change it? You
Yeah.
understand? They mix it up, you know. But we do it 2 or 3 times, and then we do it long past 10, 15 times.
So all right. So my thing is, bro, like honestly, when me look through Jamaica at the like me say, me dey bring this up in the last time when Danny Dread and them stuff there. The younger youths, like the under 13 man, them when me come watch, the under 13 man, them at the club level, them man they do that. Mount Pleasant and knock the ball like really, really well. And knock the ball me attack. Zine? So that's why me have hope for them man the way I come up if I that style I play there. And then when time I think back to the schoolboy football, Clarendon College, them man they knock the ball. Like
KC
in a
need to
school KC, not the. So
mourn,
it's like say some
real good.
coaches, and the thing is, for Clarendon, that come up through all of the system. So obviously that's so them want play. Zine. So it's like
Jesus
you just
Christ.
have to pick some. Yeah, and I like say it don't exist, but it's like different people have different ways of how they want. Craig Butler system have I don't think is a knocking kind of keep ball on the floor
No,
thing
no,
them man they have.
no, no. He's more of the speed and the strength with the mighty as the man
Exactly.
there. But
Exactly.
me glad you bring up that, because I'm a KC fan. I'm a huge fan
Mm,
of KC.
yeah.
KC play one way right across the board, you know.
Yeah.
As I said, Clarendon College the same thing, Cornwall the same thing. But
Exactly.
why we can't bring that in a, because the U14 play different from the U17. I don't know if you watch the U14.
Yeah, but know that for sure. Like I see couple of the games and all the games
So
anymore.
yeah, so why
So
is
it
it
just if you have to pick like what the man say a while ago, it's just you have to know decide in your mind say, all right, you know what? If at the Clarendon we want to play, then we have to go start instill people with that mindset there, and then it go from the youth system come all up to the national team. But that's
you
not
think
going
it's
to
a
happen.
you think it's a matter of ego where the coaches are concerned? You just want to do it your way, you don't want to do a man way and it work.
Yeah, but
And a
yes,
team way.
that's exactly why I mentioned the coaching thing to your brother, because every coach I go want win with for them philosophy. I actually don't think there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Because if
Man,
you
is
grow up and you learn a thing your way and you feel like say, oh, you know what, I saw me get my badge and now me get my thing, so I feel like say this can win. And you gotta have a certain sense of ego. You gotta have it.
alright.
Despite and that's why Jose Mourinho is who he is. Because him win whole heap of things with film style of play how him a play. Like, and even when time Jose Mourinho, when them say him done, the man just not give up on how him want to play football, brother.
Alright. So Demon, let me read this comment here, right? You can answer them.
Yeah.
So milk moose Celtics 6-7 is saying small island teams, we can't have consistent style. So we have to just fight. So where style of play is concerned, you know, think we can maintain it on a consistent level.
Yeah, I disagree. Because if you watch Suriname, how Suriname a come up now, like you know, I go believe say Suriname and their style of play is really, really
But
good.
Dimo, I
Haiti
think
are
I
the
hear you.
same thing.
I hear you at one point make mention to this. Back in the days when Curacao was losing a lot of matches, just a lose, lose, lose,
Yeah.
and the coach them a work on something to fit
Mm-hmm.
2026 World Cup at the time.
Yep.
We actually see it come to the forefront.
Yeah,
Them never watch the
exactly.
result. Then that, but again, me think this to the at the time say we Jamaicans, we just never have the patience
Mm-hmm.
to give any coaches at all. Any coach, me not pick one coach. We just
Yeah, yeah.
once him a lose, we just feel like him to go. We are dealing with the
Exactly.
we deal with the national team like a club program. Because a club
That's why
team
I'm
alone, we have
always
to go
happy
through.
to you as YouTubers, you know, brother. Because of the same thing. Everybody
No,
wants to start lose. Everybody just going to say, yo, get rid of the coach, get rid of the coach, get rid of the coach. Like, we not give nobody no time to instill no farmer consistency and no farmer system because we want we know. And so that's why me start switch. I'm going to say, you know what? Results the thing there. Because there
yeah,
was a time, when we just done
I
that,
said that.
Tata, there
I
was a
said that.
time, bro, when I was on the other side, Zine, and it was
Mm-hmm.
under Coach Al Grimson when he just came and it was the Gold Cup a come round. I'm gonna say, yo, you know what? before the World Cup come round, please, may I tell everybody on YouTube, can we just use the Gold Cup here for just work on a style of play so the team can just build and gel together and have cohesion and don't business about the results, bro. Make we just work on a style of play with the Gold Cup here. Can we use man them cause them we are talk about dog? I win for a win Gold Cup against them side here, brother. A foreign coach, this, that. I'ma say, all right, you know what? Do anything. I'ma switch. Me take my beating. I'ma switch. I
Got
know
him.
me start the results now, brother. Results me start saying, oh, I'm forget
Come,
about style
come
of
on.
play.
As me say, no, me give you credit. Me take beating in that too, because I don't think we have enough patience with algorithms and coaches before. So me take, as I just said, me come on for the next side now. Me actually see it because when you did a ball feed, the Mexican coach basically listen to you in kind of the same tournament and he say, "We don't know what your result. Just give me time to
Yeah,
prepare a proper team for the 2026 World Cup." And we see it. Them no win, but then look damn good.
exactly.
So,
And
so
my thing
yeah,
was more about because we are bringing obviously heritage players and stuff to Islam.
heritage
And I
players.
like to we have a core team. Like more and the man them play together, jail together, rate it. No, win we say win now or the YouTubers are gonna come out and cuss, brother. We can't win a game, brother. I just say it goes
So,
still.
all right. So Milk is asking, what is Ireland style and what is Trinidad style? Dimo, you answer that? Me don't do no Ireland style.
Ireland, a long time I don't watch Ireland play football, you know. I don't know. I just watch Keller keep. I
That's
can't
better.
tell you. I don't remember. A long time I don't watch Ireland play football, so I don't know.
Trinidad do have
Trinidad,
an
I know.
identity.
Yeah, them try put on the ball and pass the ball.
Pass on them try knock it around. Them have
Yeah,
good
especially
quality
under
ball.
Dwight York.
Yeah, they did.
So Dimo,
Iceland, I think.
do you want your director of football on the sideline going from tournament to tournament with these teams, or would you like him to have more important things to be done? Question.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me what what they do, bro. I really not care. Me no business about with the backroom staff and them people they do, brother. Them can fly and go everywhere them want go. It really doesn't matter. Me just care about what happen on the pitch, honestly.
All right,
Especially
so
when it comes to
Dimo.
Jamaican
But what
football.
happens on the pitch directly affects what they do off the pitch.
So all right, stick a point. So Dimo, this is what Milk is saying. Because he's in the comment, so we have to big up. Yeah. He's saying, but if you can't practice and repeat, then you don't have a style. Next up, our Dimo, what you have to say to that? If you
I mean, like it's a go back to coaching, bro. Like if we
okay.
continuously change coaches, you're not gonna have a set style because each coach are gonna have them own philosophy. And so them are
All
gonna
right.
practice them philosophy and then we're gonna cuss Grim and say, yo, coach Grim, you're too defensive, and then coach Grim go and then speed are gonna come now and start do something else and then it's a whole
All right.
different style.
All right. So Dimo, let me answer this because it's a question that is being asked around the YouTube space. Where we are at now, me not ask next one. Me ask you, where we are at now, would you, because they say we don't have no money. Them say Jeff said they don't have money. The
Okay.
money that you have, would you invest in a proper technical director or director of football, or would you still go for a name say coach? Anyway, find Europe, South Africa anyway, South America anyway.
Oh,
Would you
I
looking
would
at
have
where
go
Jamaica
for
football
may
is
I go
now?
for if me have the option, may I go for a big coach. May I go for a top coach. Me no
No, it's
business
a
about
simple
no
question.
director. May I go for a top coach, bro.
Man, say my go for a big coach, yo. Big coach. Big coach I wear.
So Dimo, based on what I'm seeing, nothing wrong with that because many people inside like how you inside. Me would have go for a director. When we go for the top coach now, and him have to come in now and traverse the island to teach players how to play and teach coach how to coach. Isn't that too
Yeah.
much pressure on the big coach? Because that's the portfolio to fall under a big coach. When you
Wait,
look from
you
the
a say
top
that?
player.
You
Because
campus. Wait, no,
no
you
man.
campus. The
But yo,
man of
Mm.
98 We say Simoes come and go through all the islands and do
No,
him
no,
a
no, no,
do
no,
and
no,
watch
no, no, no,
corner
no,
league and
no,
pick
no, no,
out
no, no. Because
you.
Simoes, no, no, no,
Wow.
no, no. No, listen what I'm saying to you. Simoes came in the island and wasn't just only a coach. Simoes had time to look on a Whitmore and say, your right foot good. Tie your right foot behind you only use your left foot. These coaches now don't have no time for that. Or
Boss, that's why
national
I say
team.
me I go for a big coach, bro. But like him I go
But,
have
but six,
everything, brother.
six,
Everything.
so six, we are not the one putting that out there now. Our coach that we have now, say him not see why him supposed to come teach a big player of retain a football. Back then, the difference was not care how big you be. Simmons was willing to teach you, even as big as you be. So that's the difference, That's the difference, Is the big coach gonna be willing to have the time and patience? With him not have him not have the time, cause well, 3 day, 4 day for your international break. So Simmons did have more time back then because he was on the island. So he actually could have go around and work with players. So it was a Jamaica club team back then. But the mentality part of it, Simmons did willing to work with a player not your big in big. When him see the player weakness, he's willing to work with him. This coach is basically telling us that, boy, if me I go teach you to retain football and it better, you're not coming out of time to teach you. So
Mm.
this is what a big coach I go give you. That based on what you say. So if a big coach I go give you that based on what you say. Would I rather spend the money and get a football director where I gonna have time to actually go around and start teach from the grassroots level. Because the problem with me feel you use Alex Marshall, for example,
Mm.
and Tyree Magee, very good young talented players.
Mm.
But we wait till when the time comes to them reaching national level, we are trying to work on their weakness. I don't know if you see that with especially Maggie. Everybody sees Maggie the two mark and two flimsy.
Yep.
But wait till when they reach a national team, then we are trying to bulk him up. When you have coach of Jamaica, we have program of Jamaica, we could have bulk him up from then. Wrong, I'm right. Put him on a
Right, of
program.
course.
But what we do? We wait till when he come to a national coach and expect a national coach to bulk him up. So this is where we
Yeah.
think we fall short. We know say
No.
we know Ravel Morris is so retired. We know that. We know and we not try put 2 or 3 players in place. That's when Ravel retired. That's what Renee Simons did different. He went around and he looked replacement. We had an under 23 system. I know but just what they may find out so Jamaica have an under 23 program. You didn't know that? Me never know. Me last track did you know we have an under 23 program? And almost
No.
every other nation have under 23. Yeah, exactly. We don't have under 21. We stop at under 20. Why we
No,
not have
man.
under 23? JFF said they don't have the funds. But we had under 23 back then. You know that, right?
Yeah, man, remember under 23.
So these are the things, So this is where me think the disconnect there. We are expect the players them to do all these great things in a schoolboy, in a other leagues. And when they come to a national coach now, him are the one now if you teach you how to go over the ball and lock your ankle and kick. This is where the disconnect. So when him should not concentrate on something else, he must have concentrate and show campus how to catch a ball.
Yeah, but the thing is, why when you
So
say
this is
big coach, I don't know if we have a different, like, me, I think, yeah, give me the option to pick any coach in our world. So that's why me, I think, when they
no
say
man.
a
No.
pep on them people, me, I think, both in my head.
All right. So based on information, the funds in a JFF lower. So is it we are going to try get some sponsor to make up the funds to get a big coach, or we try get some when we make up top, we try get a more experienced director of football. Which one? So
No, but
this
if it's a
argument,
realistic thing you talk about, then obviously me I
yeah
gotta
man,
go year a
realistic,
year. Me check say
realistic,
just
no man,
like, oh,
no
if me
man,
could have pick any coach
no
or
no 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 no
whatever.
no man, no man.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
I'm saying. Realistic,
would I
no.
go your way then? Would I probably do the director?
So they are saying them not think Pierce is them not take away his ability to do the job, But they are saying them think he need to go get some more experience. You know the Jamaicans talk already.
Yeah,
Get
yeah, yeah.
experience and come back. When them say to me when we did it on the program, I said to them, say it's just like a schoolboy left school. When you go
Mm.
look at job, what the first thing them say to you, you have
Much
to have at least three
experience.
year experience before you
Mm-hmm.
can get the work. Me just left school, how the hell me have
Oh,
3 year
must have
experience?
experience.
So and the same mentality in the football too.
Yeah.
Asking young into inexperienced coach under 20. So if you not give me no way might get the experience. When you reach 60, 70, if you not get an experience, you're gonna still say experience. You might just
Yep.
get home. So this is what me I say. So you get a proper director or get somebody very close with him. Because
Mm.
if you Demo can see say we have a disconnect with people like players like Marshall and Maggie and other players. And coaching is not the problem as you're rightfully say, because yes, you think speed is a capable coach. That means that the disconnect there with the people and we're responsible getting the players in shape. That's when they come to speed. Speed can concentrate on the job at hand. And that's trying to get the team to play together.
Yeah, but how much you think with all right, we are use this team. How much you
Hmm.
think this national team now, like the coach have to teach them nothing because it's a revolving door of a lot of heritage players who obviously get high level coaching. But I think him have to focus on them something there.
No, I think that for me, honestly, I think the players that are overseas or outside of the island are in a better position
Yeah.
to get a place in the senior team. If them stay local, I don't think there's no coach locally. That's just my opinion to get them to that next level. So you're going to have lives, for example, down a water was a flat and a ship and a square, but him not got no endurance. Him not got no endurance. And right now, that is one of his biggest weakness.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, you have players that water also willing to put in the work field
Yeah,
and
yeah,
make it
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But it now go benefit the national team.
Mm.
We see a Kyle Dixon. Me say one of the things when me think Kyle Dixon get out of Charlton, when Dixon up on the right hand side there, the right back love see him. Cause Dixon chop back and him help a lot. Him do it more than whisper. I don't know if you see it. Him do it
Yeah,
more and more.
clearly.
Tyrese Campbell do the same because that's something where in their DNA.
Yes, exactly.
So the local players now gonna have that in their DNA. If me a goal scorer locally, me expect them if you just go out there go score a goal. Me not think me to contribute nothing else. We see it. We are see it. Yeah, so I mean, we have two young keepers on the bench today. I don't think them have no club. Them still representing school. Because them are go back in at Dakar for Glenmuir, Stedman and Murray.
Mm.
It's unfortunate. So we couldn't give them some minutes in this tournament. So this tournament, the next tournament, them are go too old. Is there an opportunity for them to make the senior team? We have seen how much goalkeeper fall to the wayside because they don't get minutes.
Mm.
By the time ready for use them, it's too late. How do so we need to start bridge the disconnect the demo. And that's how I said to you, we not just be the coach, we need to be the disconnect there. We have too many talented players locally, but then just can't magically get to the professional level. Let me use that
Always
word.
always the excuse. I call it
No,
an
no.
excuse. That's my thing. I say excuse because at the end of the day, it goes back to again.
So
Are
Demo, so hold on.
are the people hold on? Are the people using the football for a game? Are they using it for a come up in life? Or are they trying to advance the football? Because all three can coexist, but which you're putting first.
Oh, so Demo, you may not be familiar with Miller. You're familiar with Miller, Demo?
All right.
Orel Miller. That's the Glenmuir, I think a Glenmuir player for Nidaka Cup last year.
No.
If, all right, you're familiar with Taylor. That's Giovanni Taylor plays for Hannigan Garden.
Who you
Former
say
reggae boy
Taylor?
Taylor, Giovanni
Yeah,
Taylor, that's
yeah, me
Taylor
know
player.
him.
So when you have a player like Taylor now, we see him potential. We see what he might do for us. By the time he come out, Mr. Speed now. Speed done what the youth play for the Cavaliers know. Him done the head of Taylor because him under speed, so him know exactly what Mr. Speed want. But Taylor is a better finisher than him. But he is willing to run back and help the team without the ball. Taylor now we are the better goal scorer now. You now get him run back. How do we fix that to benefit the national team? Nemo?
Me no know for answer the question. Me no
Because
know for
people say they
answer
don't
that.
want people say they don't want busy in a team, for example. Me not have a problem with him personally. But if Speed is going to be the coach forward, Busy have to always be a part of the team because he know Mr. Speed want and Mr. Speed know what he can do. He not have to waste time and show somebody else how to run when Busy don't know how to run already because they don't have enough time for show nobody how to run. Based on the new FIFA when they set up, enough time not did it. So Speed have to go use the players them when he know. Wrong, I'm right.
That's correct. Which is why I
Mhm.
mentioned changing of coaches. I go give you that all the time.
So
So I just
decision
need to stick with speed and make the man build some form of consistency, build some form of camaraderie, and then we can see where we'll go from there.
no, I have no problem sticking with Speed. Me tell them already if I speed or speed, make up in the mind, make
Yeah,
you know what
but
to do.
but next up have a major problem. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
then people are like Michael Carrick, some way do like him, some not like him. You're gonna get that. My problem is if you're gonna use speed, come out and tell me say speed no say I want 10 man to run long and
I
kick long,
speak.
him have enough time. Him have enough time to get where he want. But don't chip chop and change and when speed they don't know and get 5 man to run long. Then they get rid of speed and carry Alvium to come we want 3 man to do defense. It a go just throw the whole program in a disrepute. Make up your mind on do from now. You agree or disagree, Demo? Make up your mind.
I agree.
Next up, what you say? Because I see you wanted to say something. Me know you.
Yeah, what it is, I speak for myself, and I'm telling you straight up, like the issues that I have, is it straight comes down to how the football is being viewed, how Jamaica football is being viewed. In my opinion, um, it's not good. It's not good, and we was in a position that we was progressing forward. We were making progress, and we literally are trying to pick up the pieces from a forward progression that broke down. So now we're chopping and changing. We're using band-aids, fixing it, putting it here, instead of just starting it from like the ground up.
But question
So
though,
when
so
when
Demo,
hold on, so when you move a pillar from the left side and you put it on the right side, does it make the pillar any better, or did it just change position? Position.
okay, okay.
Timo, I'm asking you a
Yeah,
question. If you got the
yeah,
pillar on
but
the left and you take that said pillar, you knock it out, you put another one there, you put that pillar on the right. Does the pillar change?
no, at the same period, you just move the position. But just like yeah, you're talking of parables, just to, like more understand what you mean though. Like where you
You know
mean?
what I
Like
mean.
no, I'm gonna
Mm.
know. That's why I may ask you. You talk like Jesus. You're talking of parables, bro.
Ah, so Demo,
Who's the pillar? Who's the pillar? Wait, no,
it's the
campus member
coach.
understand what next up us say.
I think it's the
Like,
coach.
me like talk straight, brother, cause me no like of it more
Is
understand what you must say.
I coach I pillar.
Everybody that is involved with football. So you're talking
Mm-hmm.
about
Oh,
from the top of the organization,
okay.
and everybody in between that had a hand, a thought,
Mm-hmm.
a word, a a point in the decision making that led to a failed campaign. In my opinion, is
Mm-hmm.
a pillar. So whatever direct role you play,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody plays a different role in whatever the
Yeah.
aspect it could be. It could be arranging flights. It could be making sure the stipends are paid. It could be making sure the medical staff gets what they need so that they can perform on the day of games. It could be the logistics of the on the field tactics, strategies. It could
Yeah.
be with who is hired as
Yeah.
coaches and so on and so forth. And then who signs off on it. There's so much levels to it. You understand what I'm saying? So
Okay.
if we change at any of those levels, is that change really going to make a difference in the overall picture? I don't seem
Okay.
to think so. What do you
Oh,
think?
so basically, okay, now I understand. You see me get the so basically then for you, like none of this now make no sense then because all of them people have to go it because of a field campaign. So we need a whole fresh thing, basically.
Ba-
Because you would
That's
have just a
exactly what I'm
move
saying.
one
But when you
pillar
think
to a
about it,
next.
the thing, but that's what I'm saying. The whole fresh thing. The reason why I'm saying that because it goes deeper, Campos. Because some
Mm-hmm.
of these people
Mm-hmm.
has been in this position for multiple different presidents.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they are literally the furniture that's in the place that hasn't been changed in 15 years.
All right, no, I understand, man.
So
And that's way
you come in.
deeper
So
than
you
we
Campos
talk
now.
about.
Campos, you come in now. Hold on, no. Sorry, Demo. You come in now as the new state director of football, and you have so
Yeah.
much great ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And you go Campos to put your ideas on display to let everybody know what changes you'd like to see happen. And they all look at you and say, "Man, you crazy." What do you do then? You're already in the position, are you not, Campus?
Yeah.
So what do you do then, Demo?
You just have to fall in line to do what them want and just type for your own
Right.
ideas.
So now you went in as somebody that has so much great ideas, Campus.
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
do it right. And then all of us, I call it, you catch the virus.
yep.
The virus.
You gotta fall in line.
Yeah.
Because
I
why?
mean, fall
You
in
have
line
a
or
personal
leave.
gain. You got a personal gain. Either you got a family to take care of, probably. You like to get paid for the things that you're doing, like teaching football or booking flights or making sure medical staff have whatever it is that you're doing. You're getting taken care of for the most part. You know, a lot of people say they don't get paid; they do for free. Don't believe it, personally.
Mm-hmm.
And Campos, when they do that, then what do you do? What do you say, Demo? What do you say to them?
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this said thing for a while. I haven't failed at my job. On the field, they failed. But isn't that all a direct result? Do you get what I'm saying? So you come in
Yeah.
there now, you just got to do what you got to do because you have things that you want to achieve. You want to
Yeah.
you want to get somewhere in your footballing career, in your life. So you going to like cut corners. So that's what happens. So if you can go with a fresh start, would you not try to?
Of course.
Um,
Mhm.
You have
the
a
way they
product
make
that the marketing and the old ways of writing down on paper instead of putting in the computer is slowing down the growth.
my honestly, this sounds so perfect in a dream world, brother. Like I like it just like man try process the thing. Like when the man I talk a while ago, is like man, man catch cool bump, but then me know say, oh, but
Perfect
this can't
scenario.
happen. Jamaica me live in
Nah,
a this not gonna work. This not gonna ever
Demon,
come to fruition. So me
look,
know better.
let me read this comment quick. Four I goes the Celtic crest there, four leaves. One is for our founding father in charity. The second is for our most famous manager. The third is for the fans. And the last one is for our children. Okay.
That's the Celtic
Good.
basketball team in Matabo?
The crest.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
Celtic
the
Uh,
carry
Celtic basketball team.
anytime there's
yeah.
a yeah,
Oh,
whether it's a
okay.
Yeah.
Celtic football team or
So this is for Demo. Travis said Demo Dre football gone past 98. Way past 98. Way past.
Oh, that was probably with me that tell me that say
For the
you.
90s.
I say so.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
Demo, me ask a question. Me hear mention Paul Hall. Did you think Paul Hall got should have gotten enough time?
Well, the
Say
thing is,
for
when
cause
Paul
Schaefer,
Hall start coach Rui, me did
yeah.
turn in our results based man, and Paul Hall they lose too much, so me that run him with. Me never care about the style of play when Paul Hall come. Him they lose too much game, and we
Okay,
da
okay.
concede a bag of goals. So we did look pretty and all of them stuff there, but bro, you need for
Oh,
win games.
and Schaefer did well as well. Schaefer was doing fairly well. Schaefer did well, right?
Uh, in comparison to Paul Hall, yeah.
No, cause Schaefer got more time than Paul Hall.
Yeah, yeah. Paul
I
was
think
about 6 months. How long him get?
I think a too much alone Paul Hall coaching.
Yeah, he
I think
lose
about
game.
too much alone. Yeah.
I mean, but
So
him style of play, you see, him was a style of play man like you know. Would I say, yo, get
mhm.
Paul Hall in, man. Give Paul Hall a chance again and rate it. But
It's not a matter of style of playing a demo, but at least as we Trevor said, football past 98. Fo- we still in a kick around phase demo. Me no know we still in another phase there.
you see, when
We
me and
still
you are
want
talk about,
Mm.
What is this? What Francis I talked about a while ago. You see, if we
Mm.
do that, that is the
Mm.
only way them fears what we are
Oh
talking
yeah,
about go away. Because
yeah.
you have everything I go clear out, and then people with them fresh ideas and this new age of football with goalkeeper can pass out ball and fullbacks are invert and all of them things. And that are the only way, or what Francis say. But that not gonna happen. So what we have to go do is just try and improve little with the long ball what we have. Get
No, so
the long ball
yeah, the,
and the pace and power.
yeah, the powers to be, unlike other federation, when me say powers to be willing to step away for the benefit of the football.
No,
Honestly,
no, no,
me not see
no.
that. Me not
Not
see that
here.
too.
Not
Yeah,
here, my guy.
yeah, next up, I like it, but I shoot. Me not see that happen in Jamaica football, bro. Me
And
not
you
see,
know
me
what?
not.
Wait, hold on. You know what just clicking on my head a while ago? Who did
Mm,
not believe for see? Bro, you know what Michael Ricketts are gonna say? Brother, Michael Ricketts are gonna say what I said to you earlier, you know. The under
mm.
15 Jamaican team is now in a World Cup.
He
The
said it
girls
every
are
chance
one
he
game
get.
away from making the World Cup. The we just missed out on making the World Cup just now with the under 20s. So the man can say, yo, guess what? If them girls are qualifying now, that's going to be two Jamaican teams qualify for your World Cup, plus the two of them where the girl got the other day. And brother, me can consider myself as president with all these successful World Cup campaigns. So it's not a we are gonna say them qualify in spite of him, not because of him. But him as
No,
the president can say, well, I'm here the president when them something happen. So they can't
I
get rid
think
of me.
I think they start say it already, I think in an interview, them basically allude to the same thing. Look at the success of the federation under his tutelage. I
Yes,
think him say the same thing basically what he say.
here they.
And
And
Jamaica
if them boy didn't ever qualify and beat Canada today, we could talk to Ricketts, brother.
then go as far as saying that their tutelage, them have a lot more qualified coaches because
I mean,
coaches know one time coach a man just know the game and just get a whistle. If we're being honest. And
Yup,
do it.
yup. Yeah, that
No,
we still doing that, bro. Get out of here.
no, no, coaches have to definitely be getting certified to even sit on a Manning Cup bench now.
Mm.
You have to be
but
certified
I
now to sit
mean,
on a Manning Cup
those
bench.
are facts. Those are facts.
And the
We
man
can't
saying that
argue with the facts.
the man saying that to them implement that system there. P teachers are no longer coaching Manning Cup and D Cup teams. So you're right, Demo. I'm gonna say again, I'm gonna say when you look on his stats, he has done pretty well.
A
Three
successful camp.
consecutive, yeah,
If the
three
girl
successive.
them qualify, bro, as much as the girl them obviously beat him and I see they lot the thing and rate it. I the man at the
Still gonna say,
president when them qualify.
if still gonna say that his total is 3 World Cup for the girls.
One
Shall
for
we
the
say
under 17.
17, under 20, and as where you say, we were a handball away from making it to the World Cup.
Oh God Almighty.
No, they must say it. And God forbid if it work like how Timothy said it gonna work. You give this coach the time and we actually start see results and start get you gonna hear say we should have do it long time and a Ricketts alone they brave enough to do it. So Demo right. Now that you gonna hear.
Yeah, so where Francis just say a while ago, una get tired for the Ricketts face boss. That nah go
Hmm.
pull down, bro. That
No,
nah go
no,
pull down,
no.
brother.
Where Ricketts is concerned, I don't for you to get rid of Ricketts, you have to show me someone to replace him. And I'm not seeing that no. So even if Ricketts step down, if a man can give me a name and say he's someone who can go in a Ricky's place and do a job, I'm not
One to
seeing
the
that.
Mount Pleasant owner. Him wouldn't take up
He
something like
stepped
that.
away. No. He stepped away. He did that. He stepped away. He's no longer a
When?
part of it. Then the man no come get Divo. You know, then on YouTube. The man not do all press
But
conference, press release, man.
boss
After
just tell me when the boss. When the come.
after the whole Avalu go down with after. Let me tell you after what. I think we called his captain. Don't quote me. You can't wrong, please. When we go play the game we get a charter flight and go play the two unnecessary friendly. I will call in captain, the Mount Pleasant captain, I will never give no game.
Oh
And
wait.
him, and him, And him a say him could have used him captain, and him not see why they call him, and it was a big talk
Oh,
about. And he did a play a role, some role, and him announced and say he's no longer a part of it. He up on YouTube. He said no, he stepped away.
so
He
him
stepped
gone back
away.
to Brazil?
No, he said
Oh.
he's just concentrating on Mount Pleasant,
Yeah,
and the
no,
other club.
no, no. That I mean, like, him would have be somebody who interested in that do the
No,
president
no,
work.
no. So in my words, what he's basically saying, he's saying what next up is saying. As long as these men are still in charge,
Mm-hmm.
he's distancing himself from them.
Yeah, but him would have run against them, forget them out. That I mean.
No, for him to, I think before you can run against him, the rest of people him have to vote in. Remember, parish people,
No,
and
yeah, yeah,
whosoever
yeah.
win. So
Okay,
we
so we
need,
just have to wait till we're not even gonna
remember,
say that because we know wish that upon people. So
yeah, you have to just wait. Yeah, you have to just wait till a different some, because they're not voting outside. He's not going to be
that
voted out.
yeah, that's not gonna happen. So
Remember
Francis
two,
can
Not
just
going down.
well, I know, remember two man take the work what they in a demo. Chung and one next one. We don't know if you remember them. And a couple of weeks after them take the work and resign. And,
yeah,
and, and then going with high hopes. And
yep.
everybody say, yeah, man, them are going to change the thing now. We are going to
Hmm.
see some transparency.
To be fair to Chung, he did try a thing.
No, no, he tried. But when he say now work, instead of stay there, make it all out some long for the window.
Hmm.
Pay
Lift
for
up.
yourself. And that is what Francis are basically
Yeah,
allude
that
to.
Francis just
Persons,
say.
persons are going to make change, But when you realize that you can't make a change, it's either you
Yeah,
catch the
just,
virus
or
or
you
you
leave. Yeah.
we, we, we need
They
we
don't give you
need
no choice either.
we have too many, we need more past players. Me not pick one of specific players to try find a way to get involved like how Errol Stevens are get involved.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go
Uh,
get your license in
so,
and all
so
that stuff, and then you got to now figure out a way. Everything
he's
is
a part
so
of the board.
interweaving into one another. Between this is my opinion, this is my thoughts as well. I could be wrong or right.
Mm.
So what I'm saying. What I'm
But
saying is
Dima,
the interweaving of the government with the football and all the little connections in between, like a web, is also part of the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because decisions are being made based off perks,
as if you
advantages
listen,
that you might
if you
gain.
listen, six, if you listen, Errol before he was a member of the board, because he have a YouTube channel.
Demo.
Dima,
It
if
no
you listen
matter. I
to
know say me
yeah, man,
matter.
if you listen to Errol Stevenson when he used to do him YouTube thing, I see
Yeah.
like what he talk now. I saw him used to talk about it because him live it. Him go
Yeah.
through the fight when it comes to playing for Jamaica and playing overseas. And him said the only way to fix it, you can't fix it from the outside. The only way to fix it is from the inside. And him work him way up now. He's a part of the board, so and he's still young.
Yeah, but
So
the
then,
young minds thing, I don't know what I,
no,
but I
no,
know the
is it
thing,
a case where
bro.
the virus? Well, I know six. Is it a case where the virus are gonna catch Errol? We don't know. It is left to be seen.
Brother, I don't know if I because me try fight this JFF war so long on this YouTube
You
thing.
give up.
Because
You
It
give up.
goes
me
to the
remember,
lowest things too, Hold on, Demo. Right, it goes to the lowest. Like you start doing a little thing for the JFF to make you open a door here or put to get a tent over there. Interviewed a couple of the players. All of a sudden, as small as that, you get the virus. But continue. Sorry.
Demo is
yeah, you remember,
someone,
what you say?
say have someone where can look on you, Demo. We not play no role in a JFF and just look on you and say, no, so Demo one good player. Go to the boss and tell him say me, say no. And you get a look in. Easy,
Yes,
easy, easy. Right
you
now.
know, you know have to tell me that, but know that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but my thing is, brother. You remember Patrick, what him name? Ball Eagle. I don't know if you remember him. He was a spokesman or whatever, the media, whatever at the time. You remember the Ball Eagle? Or you don't
Me
know
hear the
him?
name. Me hear the name.
Patrick
We can't.
Patrick Anderson name last name. I don't remember him
Oh,
last name,
Patrick
but
Anderson. Patrick Anderson. Anderson.
yeah, and he was a
Easy,
part of the
easy.
JP. I think him a
Yeah.
probably still. I don't know if him still there, Zine. But this was like a million years ago, brother. I may say to myself, bro, the JFF just have a bunch of dinosaurs. Like, me not understand. Like, even me attack him about because him there do some open thing. I'm they attack him about the fact that the Jamaica for access and get a Jamaican jersey in a Jamaica is like, yeah, try dig for gold, bro. Why is it that me can't get a Jamaica jersey in a Jamaica? Like when you go up on the JFF website, I just peer cobweb. It was just like the the thing was so watered down. Like me not understand why is this a professional organization? Like you can't get in some young minds, and me don't know if after all of them stuff there when them get in these new people now, we are run the social media, and it's a
Yeah,
little bit
man.
better now. What them name we are do the social media now?
Me get which name, but the person where you attack, April 11, 2018, Patrick Anderson, former president of the J3 and Jamaica football position. Him pass away. I mean, no me remember the name for true. Yeah, man. Him did it for a long while, better just did it. Like they just did
That
it
our
call it.
2018, you say?
Yeah, yeah, this summer me I read was posted. No
That
man,
for
it was
sure you how
posted.
long may I try fight this. That's why I give up. That's why I
Yeah,
no
man.
wanna know where I do this fighting thing. I go through all of this for years back, you know, brother. I may say to the man them, bro, all may I try to do, I get a jersey. I'm gonna go up on the JFF website and I cannot. Manu, the thing is not user friendly. Literally nothing there. Why is it that only is a national professional thing and you don't have a website, brother? Like me can't get a jersey from a national team. Like it just no make no sense. I mean, obviously no, we in a 2026, it's probably a way better now, but I'm not go up on the website since. And I mean
Yeah,
like, bro, when you can't get in some fresh young minds for running the social media at least, for run the internet stuff at least, when you just want to have on all people them a do this. Bro, we are going at 2020 and this is was me a thought back then. And it's like, bro,
mhm.
we have no sense of technology. When I try advance the thing and get with the times, everybody just we have to read newspaper or we have to listen to the radio to get any form of information about the reggae boys and how to get stuff done. I mean, like, bro, it seems like say the more things change, the more it remain the same because like things just I mean, to be fair to them, getting jerseys and stuff easier now mainly because of Adidas, I guess, and you can just go to Adidas store. I don't know what the website look like now, but
Yeah, I think the website. I think I forget what the female name. There's a female who is running it now. I don't quite remember her name off my tip of my tongue. But there's a female. I mean, information is now easily accessed. You can just go on any one of the page them and get information now. So I think they are doing a good job. It's just,
okay, well that's good.
so, yeah, man. It's just as you say and next up say, some people who is a part of it just need to just get up and just honestly and step
Yeah.
aside. And until we get that, Demo, nothing never change.
That's years of
Nothing.
investment, man. If you look at it, the J3As, whenever they put together their events, right? Honestly speaking, bro, they got the same people there from when Asafa Powell them
Mm,
used to run.
from Veronica Campbell runs
Yeah,
their
from
school.
Ronald Campbell,
But
they
you
they
know,
were at school. Like, huh?
true Demo.
Nah, bro. I'm
No,
tripping.
but look how the thing weird, brother. Like when we watch Manning Cup and Dakar Cup and them stuff, the thing seem to run so much more professional, and I still Jamaican
Mm,
football. Like, man, I
yeah,
understand.
yeah, cause
Now, do you see
the
what I'm
school
talking about? Go ahead, Campus. Sorry.
the schoolboy football is run by a body of
Mm-hmm.
principal, as
Mm-hmm.
you all know. So
Mm-hmm.
as
And,
I think
and
Debo
come on.
right, I think they are more cooperative more than with the JF. Too much ego in the JFF. Everybody want to be the man.
Yes.
Everybody want to be the one to say fee where or no way.
Like why when we watch Manning Cup stadium full out, and when you watch Dakar Cup and
Demo chip out.
You gonna get busted on the head side.
But him have a point in the Francis when you see man a watch all Manning Cup. I hear a man say he
wait,
rather
you
go
not
watch a
hear me?
Manning Cup match. You're
You're
chipping
back
back now.
now.
Go ahead. Yeah, but no.
Every time I switch from the Wi-Fi to my data, I guess that happened. My bad. Yeah, like why is it when you watch Manning Cup and Dakar Cup, it's Sabina Park remote? I would rather watch that than for go get in a Jamaica politics and all of that. And everything
Man,
under the umbrella.
just like how many people rather watch a schoolboy football more watch sit down and watch a JPL match. It's just more easy. You know exactly. You know what you get what you pay for.
I
You're
mean,
right.
Francis not like schoolboy football, so nobody say talk
No, you know,
soft.
you know, him watch it. Him beat it just like when him beat them. You know, him beat them though. Beat them.
I be
I
honest,
beat
you know
the
what it is,
I
Demo.
beat the little
Honest.
school
I'm
youth them.
honest. I don't say I don't like it. I said
Yo, Francis
what
beat them
happens.
Jersey.
The
Francis beat them
problem is that
Jersey, brother.
there's so much things moving and shaking all at the same time, right? Okay, so you got
Yeah,
these youngsters that are living the life of a semi-professional footballer, so to speak, by the way they're
yeah.
being treated in most cases, right? Not all cases. But then when you come to it, what are the coaches? Do they actually have control of this team to be able to actually work on technical things like pass, touch, some control, style of play? Because you don't see it. I see a lot of aggressive, wild plays in schoolboy football. So I'm saying to myself, okay, you have a lot of alma maters. What do they call them? Old boys, old
Alum,
girls, that
alumni,
Yeah,
alumni that
alumni.
pay into their schools and whatnot. Like,
yeah.
so then why don't we make it something to where we actually start from that level, developing from that level? Then you can I'm not even telling you guys that for free again. I'll tell you that off here. I already said it already. I ain't telling you
Yeah,
that.
but I think that we should start before that
I
level.
need my
That's why I'm tell
20%.
you the
You
club
know, you know,
them where we play under 13 competitions. I think that they're doing a great job and that them may depend upon for my future for Jamaica football, brother. Cause when I come home and watch them the competition, the
But
brother
I just
between
told you, but that's how.
under
Yo, this is how.
13, me say, you
Hold
know,
on,
not
Campos,
high
Campos.
school.
This how I know Demo either caught the
mhm.
virus or he's not listening. The reason why I'm saying that because I just gave you the analogy. When those under 13 get up into the senior football level, don't you understand what's gonna happen? They're going to realize that how they want to play and what they want to do will not work. Somebody along the way is going to do or say something that's going to leave a very, very bad taste in their mouth because it's been done for so long over so many decades. Do you understand what I'm saying, Demo?
Hold on, one tree that make one bag of nice. Me have to mute. Hold on.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. We having this football
No,
conversation because I don't think you understand them 13-year-olds coming up. Who said they're gonna get opportunities? Like, remember the ones that are in U13, them coaches and those organizers has changed. Like,
Yeah,
it's somebody else that's going to take. So them other people have to have the same morals, ethics, like the U13 coaches. That's where you need things to flow from the top to the bottom. But if from top to the bottom you get dodgy characters along the way, what good is that gonna do?
yeah, but I mean, they're going to be a part of the club. So like the under 13 competition, I like Mount Pleasant. So them are go just matriculate through them club, and them not for go. And them high school are go really develop them like that. Them are go always have them club. So at them people they may depend on for say, all right, you know what? Listen, all of this want to get from Mount Pleasant, what I'm just watching to do. Like this are gonna be
yeah, we need.
instilling them
Yeah,
all the way
yeah.
up to the Mount Pleasant senior team.
May I agree with that. I think we need more clubs to do that. Take that step there. Invest in them youth program.
Yeah,
Abbeville
Mount
used to do it, you
Pleasant, Kingston Club,
know. Yeah, but,
and
but
couple others. Obviously
not,
Phoenix do it too, but
not so much the academies, but more the clubs. As just like how
I
Mount
think
Pleasant have them.
I think you'll get
See
a
if they
richer.
can get more clubs. See if they can get more JPL clubs to invest in the youth program and stop depending on the academy. Cause I think it will run better because then now you can cause you're gonna have more tournaments for them. That's what
wait,
Mount Pleasant today.
them still have youth.
thing there, campus? Like Tivoli and them still have
Uh,
youth teams?
no, nah, because if you look on the Mount Pleasant program, them most left the island to go play tournaments.
That
So
may
there's no.
wonder, because I don't think
Mm,
them still have
that's,
youth teams.
no, that's why we say we need that. We need that to come back. The parish leagues. They. Cause I remember, the baby Ghana then come from a youth program. I have a view. So it was there before and it did a work, but for some reason then cut it out. So you have to depend on a Phoenix, them, the Kingston, and the other academies, them now. We have to go around on weekends and play
Yeah,
each other. There is
yeah,
no
yeah.
tournament for them. They have to organize between each other. Say, yo, Sunday morning, you understand what I mean? To
But
keep
you
players
can't see
exposed.
the difference with them, man, the
You
brother.
can
When
see
them little people they are play ball,
So
bro.
did you hear what you said though? Sorry to cut you. Did you hear what you said, Campos?
what?
You said that a group of principals is what makes up schoolboy
No,
football. So
yes,
now, so now,
Mm, mm.
Demo, what's gonna happen, right? Is if the director of football decided that he wanted to have a meeting with the group of principals, you're gonna have one of two things happen. We're trying to see how we can help to grow the football. Let's sit down and have a meeting,
Yeah.
right? Somebody has to be the boss. So what do we end up having? What kind of contest? You know what kind of contest?
Mm-hmm.
What
Tell me
what
now.
kind?
Huh? A pissing contest of who is the one that is him. And we all trying to get to a goal. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is no relationship, in my opinion, right now. Is there, Campus? Let me not speak out of turn.
Repeat that.
Is there a relationship between the director of football of the JFF and the committee of principals that is in charge of schoolboy football?
No, me can't answer. I'm not going to put myself out there and answer something I'm not sure about.
Here you go.
No,
I'm just asking a question
I
because I don't know.
no,
It don't
and I
seem
think
like it, but I don't know.
if we talk just off at the top of the head, I think it's paired. So I think there's a good relationship there. I think I can assume because he's been a part of the schoolboy football for a good while
Mm.
as the Glenmere coach. So Jagan is saying the alumni associations of some of these schools are big things. Example, like my alma mater, KC 140. So say, yeah, we know that. We definitely do know that, Jagan.
Yeah, Campos know that for sure.
Yeah,
In my part at
one
the
color
alma
purple.
mater, I never go.
One color purple.
Yo.
No, it was no six. Give me six. Demo. You see all the
Yeah,
way you talk about Demo. Demo, you say all the way you talk about, as me say,
yeah,
I have been here a while. These are things that were usually being we did a go on before. You
yeah,
have the parish leagues, then you have the Saint Catherine play against the Saint Me. You understand? You have the parish at all level come right up. So there were competitions. And meanwhile they play them leagues, you have scouts sit down and look and see if you can get a one player to bring in a school. So you did have it,
yeah,
And if you realize what the academies are do, they might bring back that same feeling there. Because most of these 14 and 15 and 13-year-olds, they might go and go into them academy. You see it in them school when they might play for the Manning Cup and then the Casa Cup team. You see it. You see the difference. You see that there are level
See,
above the one.
mixing that talent is also part of the problem.
So where level is
What happens
concerned,
is
six.
that some people go down to the level of some and some rise to the level of some. So
Yeah.
having the
So
mixture of having a schoolboy football schedule and then you have your club team, that's two different coaches giving two different
yeah,
messages, man.
yeah, but no,
yeah. That's true.
where's improvement? You can see the youth them where they're the academies, demo. When they go
Mm-hmm.
up on the field, you can see the level, different level of IQ and and learning where they learn from the player. We just go to the Manning Cup coach,
But it doesn't
2:30
help
after
them
school
playing
till
down
5 o'clock.
campus. Campus,
No
it
man,
doesn't
we
help
know
them
that, no
playing
man.
down. They're playing
So
down.
no man. So when me tell the Francis, it's a
Mhm.
up and down scale. Are you a youngster where does a wait for school for over demo to go to a Manning Cup coach from 2:30 till 5 o'clock? Whereas an academy youth where morning, sometimes night, I do the
Yep.
same thing over and over. When it come time for them play, you can see the improvement, you can see it. So it's good and it bad. because if you are go up to a level and then when you play a competition, the players them way you play against, the weird on yourself. Yeah, you're right. Them level are gonna drop. It now go benefit them because the bigger the competition, the better the advancement. So
Yeah.
say if me can sell a demo every time and walk past him, that not benefit my game. But if me I play against next up now, me have to go work for salad him every day, week in and week out. Me I go get better. So it them have, for demo. This is what me I say. We have all the
Wait. Before you say
superstars.
what I say, just careful. You don't say salad me every time. Say salad camp. Sam Francis.
All right,
Just
all right,
careful.
yes. But we have to find a way demo for I just that my problem demo. How do we bridge the gap? There's a disconnect somewhere demo and we can't find it. A disconnect are going
So at
through
the end
the
of the day, so all right. So basically, a money make them stop the youth teams for clubs.
all right.
Because if I talk about bridging the gap, because let me just say this, like I say, I'm very passionate about youth football, like very passionate, and so like when me dey home and me dey Augustone and stuff, like me used to deal with the younger youth them all the time, and them they have a youth team. When Augustone in a Premier League, we they have a youth team, and remember we did play one team from overseas, Manchester, whatever them did name. And we used to do them thing. Them they never take no bag of money. Them they just come over them there and we play against them and we clearly see. Say we did way behind people them where they are England as the man them flood doing it. But at least them there get the experience of play against teams like that all the time.
I don't tell you say you're wrong, but I think there is something like that to that extent that is going on now. Me just get a confirmation. Me I type it in. Is
What?
one youth tournament we are going to Jamaica now. I think MG cover it every weekend. I don't
One
maybe
you
name it
tournament
elite.
done just now with under
Mm-hmm.
10 or something. One little something do go on the other day where Milo they are sponsor.
No, otherwise
You
than that,
know
we have
that?
a next one. We have a
Oh, I
next
think that the
one.
Milo thing.
Elite.
Yeah, but it's like you
Yeah,
can
man.
who could have do them stuff there. And the thing is, bro, for transition in the August zone team, it never really it never really take a lot because the youths them who we know from the under 16 team, they're really good players. But obviously August don't never have no bag of ball or whatever. So the transition in the senior team did kinda easy. But may I think for other clubs who have better footballers, it probably not as easy for transition
So so what
from
them
that
do?
to the club.
So what them do, Demo? I think them have something named the Elite Cup. KC Elite Cup,
Mm.
where the academies. So it's make up of the academies them and the Premier League teams we have a youth program. So for example, you have
Oh,
More United under 18 I play against Ballers and Kings.
oh,
You know what I mean? And the
oh, so
Mount
them
Pleasant.
have
I
that.
think yeah man, I think Waterhouse is in it. Portmore United is the winner of the last one. I
Oh,
know
wow.
Portmore is in it, Waterhouse is in it, Moby is in it. Um
Mount
I think
Pleasant.
Portmore Water Mount Pleasant is in it. And I think you have what the name? Ballers FC. So you have
Oh,
Ballers
that's cool.
FC. Yeah, man. They did a MG, did a carry, man. So you made a talk, I'm saying look on it, you know. So you had Ballers FC, you have Case, what them name? K, what them name? They have some whole heap of academies we actually enter.
Kingston and a apartheid though.
As long as you have an academy and your academy register, I think you can enter. Yeah,
No,
man,
but man, say
Kingston.
Kingston Academy then.
Yes, man.
Oh,
Them play the so King the last matchup I'm seeing here was Mount Pleasant Academy versus Kingston Football Academy. U17. So them have U17, U18. Them is a tournament right across the board.
okay, so oh, we are ball about.
Above you. So no, so that's why me look it up. I remember me see it. So you have
We're
above
not supposed
you.
to have ball about transitioning then, brother. If we have this and them something in place, bro.
So that's why I say you can't. So 60 per yeah, me six sure. Demo. The problem is that we see where it's going on at a level. Is after the players them leave the Manning Cup.
Mm-hmm.
It There's not enough leagues because if you have 40 odd schools that play the Costa Cup and 50 that play Manning Cup, you have how many Premier League teams? 12?
Mm,
How many of those players go and get lucky enough to get into a Premier League team to get
not
little
many.
highlight?
Not many
And
at all.
as you have D1, you have Tier 2, you have one Major League.
Yeah, majorly.
Yeah, so there's not enough. So that me I tell them and say enough football now play at Jamaica, enough league now Jamaica.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Because you have players who are left schoolboy football where can't make it into a JPL team for many different reasons. And not
Yep.
just say football alone, because he might play the football, but you can only register a set amount.
Yeah.
And if you notice how JPL stay demon, even if you follow it, echo me, it's the same set of players that move from team to team, just a move right around the league. Even if
just
you
like
notice it,
just like the coach is.
same same
Okay.
coaches,
The
so there's
coach
no
them just
improvement.
rotate.
So this is what now demo. When a man has said to me, say, look on speed, for example. I'm just using him as an example. I'm not saying, please, don't kill me. Speed is the best coach right now in the JPL. He's dominated the
Greatest
JPL for the
football mind
last.
in Jamaica.
No, hold on, man. That's basically just using him as an example.
No, me know. Me just
For the
give you the addition to him
Alright.
name.
So for the last 3 years, in dominate, he might dominate. What me need to see now, Demo, is the same like how we are sending on a whisper, how we are sending on a Kaim. We need to
Yeah.
start sending on some coach too. These are the small
Mm.
things. You know what I mean? We need to start get some coach here left the island. Go get some experience outside the island. If you want to go next, carry, just go get some next. But because when they are a coach can see and set a man them year in and year out and a beat them and a beat them, you not improve your ability, your talent. Because you know exactly where they are coming. So you just a beat the same man. It's like you beat a sleeping dog.
I mean, you mentioned Speed as an example. He went on to dominate the Caribbean as well. So he never
So,
just beat up everybody
All
here.
right.
yeah,
We
man.
ain't gonna
No,
burn up the whole of the time. Good. Look, yo, are you
No,
from
I'm
August?
just
Are you from
why
August?
we not understand what we
no,
not
Demo,
understand
Demo, are
no,
you
man.
from
You
August Town?
misinterpret. No,
if
man,
I'm from
Demo,
where?
August Town.
Augustown. Dragon is asking if you're from Augustown.
Oh well, technically I'm from Hermitage, but yeah, people say I see him place, but yeah, I'm from Hermitage.
Okay. So, Demo, you miss what me I said to you, you know. I'm not
But
saying
wait,
tell up
what me just
JPL
say?
team, you know.
Let
No,
me don't
man.
answer him. Let me just that. Obviously, I come from Hermitage. We play for the same club. So Augustone, the team where Hermitage play. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, go on no campus.
So, Demo, I'm not saying carry a JPL team go dominate the Caribbean, you know. I am saying leave the JPL team and go coach our next team. See if you can bring your philosophy across against a new set of minds. You go
Yeah.
out and Trinidad, for example. Campus, what about all right, so Jagan is asking what about business house football and corner league? Corner league is not a recognized league. Because back then, if you're a part of the national program and then get wins and you play corner league, you know that for your demo. Then we strict on that. But corner league is a good, it's a what I call it now. But business house, when I was playing business house was like the JPL. Because the same players that were dominating the JPL and the same coaches, these are the same players who were playing for the Scotia Banks,
Yeah,
the
man. Me use a
NCT,
business house
these
did high
top league.
quality.
Yeah, I won business house my second year in with East Ocean Textile. I beat the team at the time to beat was Port Authority with one keeper with him, Daddy Fly. I don't know if you hear about the keeper there yet. Patrick Beach. You ever hear the name there yet?
Man,
Patrick
no, none
Beach.
of them people.
Yeah, I think at the time Spoon was keeping for
Me hear about
Ocean. You know,
Spoon. Mm.
Spoon, the Elsa Scott them. A lot of JPL ballers was playing for, you have Tankwell with the great Tuffy them. So this business house was Demo,
Mm.
JTC today have a good team too.
Yeah, man. Me
So
hear some
business house
business
was
house
big at the time there.
did was top class, man.
KFC at the Planter brothers, a set of brothers from Spanish Town, Marbeer and Derek Planter. So business was the thing back then. The
Okay, so
Premier League team,
when Jagarns asked that then, so at the heights of that time, when business was Jamaican football on a high them time they too?
Yes,
Because may I
man.
try to see the transition from
Yeah, man. So no, I think you had a lot more football, competitive
okay,
football playing. So when
yeah.
the Premier League is done now and the Tier 2 done now, I hit that. Back then you
Mm.
have the business house, and after business house done, if you know Corner League demo, Corner League was the big thing back then. Depending
I
on
mean in
where.
some places it's still big, but yeah, me get to him.
You go down a True Juice, then down at the field down a True Juice. You go down a Linstead. Linstead they have one big car. So me know a couple of them well. We
Yeah.
have man a recruit baller for all both just to come in come play. So and back then I think we did have one league,
Mm-hmm.
A League, Craven A League. Craven A League was the league back then. Yeah, they have Division Two too. So they have D2 too. Yeah, they have Division Two. I think they have D3. You progress
Yeah.
to D2, then you come to D1. Yeah, so they have footballer play right across the board. Football was playing a lot. And as I say, they have the parish league them. You have people that represent. So you have the parish league them, which is the same catching what have you. And within Portmore, for example, you have the district team them. So you have the city team, you have the Newland team, you have team from Cumberland. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
but
them
man,
have
say
different different names.
what was the national team like during that time? There, like we'd have
We have
success.
yeah, we were having success. We were dominating the Caribbean tournament, which was back then was called what? What was it called again? The Shell Cup.
Shell Cup, yeah.
Shell Cup. We had the players there. We had a lot of local players who were doing good. The Shorty Malcolm, them, the
So
Donovan
most the
Ricketts the
local
first.
players they make up the team during that
No
time.
man, no man. Rennie Simmons was the first one who came in and he went for players because
Yeah, Dean Burton
he,
and them.
he burned them but before that we had the Donovan Ricketts who were I think at the time Ricketts was playing for Seba. We have a lot of players who was playing for. We had the Chingsu, them, the Bunzip, them, the household name, them, the Gregory Messam, them. Those were all local players.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Gardner, Harbour View. We have the Pepe playing for Olympic. Gardner, if you understand what I mean. We have the Whitmore, them from down a country. If me know Patrick Beach, me play with Patrick Beach. Me coach him son of Oscar. Me, when Beach a play for something, then me a play for Arlington. Yeah, man. Dragon. Play with
No,
Beach,
but
let me play with Styler Banks, me play with the plant, Marbeard plant of them.
as
I
in
will
it
football.
they in a goal.
Yeah, man. I was
Oh,
a
okay.
goalkeeper from the get go, man. But
Okay, okay.
this is but back then, Demo we play a lot of football. Football never too much.
No, I'm just there try to see the comparison between now
Yeah,
and
man. So
and
so
then.
so, so Patrick Beach was one of the best. You know what I mean? Styler Banks, but as me say still, the Pepe them, the Fuller, me did close to Fuller as well. Me and him brother did close.
Which
Ricardo
Fuller?
Fuller before me. Ricardo Fuller.
We
He was
play
the
for
sponsor
Stoke?
from, yeah, before Ricardo Fuller got to work, he was the sponsor. Greater Portmore, him sponsor Greater Portmore team. Him brother
Wiley Boo
Jonathan.
Fuller? You were close to Wiley Boo Fuller?
Me and Fuller used to party almost every weekend. Me and him
Oh,
and my
we are
lady.
said to me. We're in the presence
We go,
of greatness.
no man, but Darren then Darren Mattox. Oh sorry. Yeah
So
man.
wait, so you never go to Jamaica tryouts and them something they like next up?
I I did. You me tell him say, you not listen, man. I was a
And
part of the first under 20 team.
Oh yeah?
Them telling me I play for Hazard. Me and Sayers.
Well on a
Then
joke thing this.
then when me, then Kevin Deere, Claude Davis, me and Claude Davis play for the same thing. Wolverine Wolf. When me I go to Marty Wolverine, I go Jonathan Grant.
But no Portmore ball of them there.
Yeah. Omar
Wait, so you keep
Omar
a
Daly.
Portmore too?
Yeah. When me I play for them Hazard with the name. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hazard.
But next up never tell me say me in a presence of greatness, brother.
so you the
Yeah, man.
other way, we not listen, Demo.
No, him just say him used to keep. Me check say some, when time you reminisce as a high school baller, brother. I think say it's just some high
Mm-mm.
school thing.
No, man. When me there hazard, you know why coach me there hazard? Lenny Hyde, young Lenny Hyde. Them
Yeah?
time the Dixon. Yeah, man. Then all right, put it this way. You hear about Rowan Nelson?
Yes.
When all right, me and Rowan Nelson every week on the day we are play together. Them time the Nelson play for Dunoon and me a play for us. Him and Kibaki Callaway and Kirk Ramsey. Kirk Ramsey was a part of the Yosemite team until unfortunate circumstances. He went on to play for Dunoon, and the year when he visit out of the year when the Manu Cup cancelled
All
because
right,
of
here we need for do. You need to send me some clips of your match, them brother. They must have some YouTube clips.
you know
When
it,
when I when I go sit down and
no no
listen to
no no
you.
no 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 no. It has a hard to find clips because back then it wasn't as privileged as this. I may tell people back then it was just a love for the game. You just got train and was there train. Now money.
Mm.
But as Mr. Dimo, the disconnect is somewhere. It is somewhere, and we have to find it. We don't know where we have to find it, but we have to find it. You can't beat next up for beat it in a man them because the rest of the world do it, and we not do it. And we are going to close off now because I'm going to tell you, Dimo, this thing where I said, this is the way Jamaica stay. If we stick in the mentality there, the rest of the world are going to left way.
Yeah, but my thing
So,
is the rest of the world already left us and only just try things so we do with the rest of the world when we're not. I am not overrating the team. I see the team for what they are and so I expect these performances. That's just my thing.
All right. Well, big up to everybody. You don't know the vibe. We're gonna have this conversation more and more because it needs to be had.
yeah, man.
We're gonna come with some more, you know what I'm saying, polished information for Campos
Jagan,
so
I wish me
feels
would talk
he
about
sleeps
Jagan.
good at night, you know what I'm saying, and what it
Man,
is that he's is concerned with. And we're gonna get to the bottom of it. That I had some more videos to play. It's not the show for it. This was
yeah,
just
me
a
and,
watch
me
along.
and Dima go
Catch you on the
always.
next
Me
one.
and Dima. Hold on, before you go, me and Dima and Six are always there on the opposite tonight because me can't accept the fate there. Say too late. Me think he can fix. Me still think he can fix because me I say other nations are rise, brother. Me can't rise too.
Yeah, but
If me
may I
not
tell
think,
you that are the under 13s watch. So that give it a next probably 10 years, bro.
so before you go, Dima, did you watch the under 14 tournament?
When no.
Those youngsters, the last under 14 tournament for Jamaica, with the tall youth, with tall everybody, where we dominate the
Oh
under
yeah,
14
yeah, yeah,
tournament.
yeah, 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 yeah. I did.
We need to find a way to carry them youth that come straight up through the program, Demo. Not all of
I
them, but
agree.
majority of them.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, you say it in place now, because you say them I use, where them I use. The JFF Center, them have a JFF Academy like thing like. I don't know how sure, but I think
And
you say
guess
like
and
that.
guess what me did hear about that team there. Oh,
Mm.
actually we just bigger than everybody else. That's how me
But
hear. Like we can never get credit for nothing yet, bro.
but whoever watched the tournament saw that those youngsters was playing the ball. Them actually played. How did I coach the team the time? When name again? What the damn coach name? I know the coach name, but them they look good.
Well, them say I through the forward bigger than everybody else, but it is what it is.
But we have to fix it as next upstairs for Demo Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Man, big up on yourself. Blessing
Yeah,
again for
man, big up.
come support,
Yeah,
And
man, big up, big up.
Milk, Moo, and everyone that passed through. Thank you for
Yep.
being here with us. Campus All Sports, Demo Dre, and the man himself, the myth, the legend, Next Up Sports Talk.
No man, nobody said that because when I started giving them the belt buckle, they understand. Just a forward about Jaja. Big up six.
Yeah, we have to do it again, but we are going to fix it. So, Demo, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up, bro.
Blessing again. Six, big up. So,
Anytime.
please remember, you're watching us on the replay. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Join in. Have your say. Until next time, this is your boy Campus All Sports signing out.
Peace.